Those damn monkeys.
Oh
Goodbye, monkey.
no, monkey.
I'm a terrible person.
Man, it was funny though.
I should be arrested.
For what? Oh right, you can't be that funny and actually be a person. You're right.
You're right. I tried.
Okay, what was I working on? I was
Deploying your army to Jake's house. Oh, I mean our house.
no.
Hey Calvin, how about you stop and don't continue that, please?
Okay, no, I was
Please.
gonna further ascend my earth magics.
You are going to ascend beyond.
I was. And I shall. Actually, hold on. What does my armor need? Does my armor need crescent water? Because I might skip out on that if I could try to make my armor. What's my armor need? Oh, it sure fucking doesn't need any of that. It needs sky and metal. What do I need sky and metal with again? Right, I'm not doing this. Anytime soon. That's... I looked over and saw it in the chat before I heard it over the stream. I caught
Dude,
you.
Twitch needs to get its shit together, man.
Why, what happened?
It still says you're playing Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah, like I got the notification from Twitch on my phone. It's like we're getting the hero song in Skyward Sword. It has said that for like 3 weeks.
What?
Yeah. I don't understand. Like, getting the hero song in Skyward Sword. I'm like, I am currently watching the stream. It says Blood for the Blood Gods, and he's playing Conan Exiles. Hello?
Dude, your Twitch is broken.
Twitch is broken.
Alright, well, I'm not getting the sky and metal
but to be
bars.
fair, Twitch is run by like 5 people in a basement because they're a indie company, right?
5 guys in a basement.
Yeah, small indie company, by the way. Anyway, it's a joke that Ray said a couple times. Like anytime Twitch like fails to do something that it should absolutely be able to do, he's like, small indie company, by the way.
What did I need Viridian?
Frickin' Stardew Valley works better sometimes, and it's made by one dude.
Dude, I got 109 mods in Stardew Valley.
Oh my god!
But
It's okay, Jake.
there's
You have
magic.
500 mods in
Yeah,
Gmod.
cool. Gmod, it's in the name, Calvin.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure I only downloaded like 25 mods. It's just that they have a bunch of mods like sub-layered to them.
Yeah, I have zero interest in modding either Stardew Valley or Terraria because there's enough to do in both. There's enough to do in both vanilla games, and then you just never play them again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send my magic. That is my goal for today.
Cool.
Also, does anybody want to make an improved armor's bench?
Don't think I know how to do that, and I'm the only one currently in the game, so no.
Alright.
Looks like you're making an improved armor's bench, my dude.
I just need to make a piece of Raider's armor. And apparently, the too good armorer's bench just refuses to make it.
So, like, did the stream start with me laughing my ass off with no context whatsoever?
Pretty close. It was more so
Alright.
like I should be arrested, and then you laughing at that.
Do we want to put context to that? Or do we just want to leave it as a guest
The voice
game
actor of Frieza just died.
Yeah, well, not just, but he did die. And it was sad.
Oh,
and then I made a joke about how he never got to destroy a couple planets.
And get his revenge on the monkeys.
I didn't say
like
that.
a monkey.
I said that.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, no, actually, I said he never got his revenge.
Oh.
Oh.
Where? magic. Oh, it's in there. I'm dumb. Where's my Vulcan bees? There they are. Bam! Tier 2 magic.
Was it the Japanese voice actor or the
I actually don't know.
English? Okay.
I think it was the English.
Oh, because I think for English he has like 2.
Well, there was the past and then the present one, right?
I don't know.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm currently looking it up, and I'm just like looking up on behind the voice actor. The only guy who consistently voices Frieza is Ryusei Nakao. And that's the Japanese voice actor. And then like Christopher Ares is consistent. I don't know.
Maybe you have pretty good English.
Alright, well, after ascending my earth magic, I must
Okay.
now go gather more earth power gems. So that way I
Oh!
can- Yes?
Oh no, I thought he was older than that.
Oh, how old is he?
Chris Ares died at age 56.
Ooh, what did he die of? A heart attack?
I don't know.
Ah, gorilla. Leave me alone. Let me put on my mask. Alright, thanks. Ooh. Ah! Got slapped. Jake, Calvin, you ready for Stella Heart this weekend? That sounds like enthusiasm to me.
That was me.
I know. Ah!
Bitch, stop asking questions while people have food in their mouth.
Look, I just telepathically know, alright? I'm a wizard.
I said,
wizard.
are you ready for it?
Oh, I didn't hear shit. Because you were muted with food in your mouth.
Yo.
Because you're gonna face in this next session is Beef Wellington. That's
Aha.
right, Jake. I stole one of your characters.
I mean, he was there, wasn't he?
Yeah. On a slightly
The more depressing note?
Yeah, more depressing note, he was diagnosed with end-stage cardio obstructive pulmonary disease in 2017, apparently. He died peacefully, though.
Nth? Did you say nth?
End stage.
Oh, end
Like,
stage.
terminal.
Well, yeah, like non-curable. I was thinking you said nth to like refer to it was just that far. It was to the nth degree.
No, yeah. I mean, he apparently lived for a couple more years after that.
That's pretty cool.
But like, yikes.
Yeah, I don't know what that disease would do. So.
Well,
Not
since
good.
it has to do with cardio, anything, not good things,
Yeah,
I would say.
Well, I mean, he did in
Jeez.
fact die from it, so yeah.
Oh no, this is so sad. His girlfriend in an interview or something, she states, I hope where you are, the first thing you did was take a long, deep breath with your perfect lungs and dance again.
That's terrible.
Ooh! Man, my condolences, my friends.
Yikes. Sad. Maybe that's how they got Frieza's, like, super raspy voice.
Perhaps, actually.
Well, he was diagnosed with it in 2017, and I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, end stage in 2017.
Oh.
I'm sure he was fighting it like his entire life. Because like I think it attacks your lungs, from what the article I just read said. If it makes anyone feel any better, Frieza was my favorite villain.
Yeah?
He was such a good character. Like every other villain in that franchise didn't even come close.
Perfect cell. I'm kidding.
I was about to stop playing, drive to your house, and punch you in the face.
Wait, Jake, you're not doing that now?
No.
I was.
Perfect Cell
I'll
is
see you soon,
a
Tyler.
good villain only in the Team 4-star rendition.
Yeah, Perfect Cell's a shitty fucking villain, dude. Like Frieza's actually, he was so complicated and everything. Ah,
Well,
that sucks, man.
rest in pieces, as Trunks has left him once before.
Not funny.
It was just the deadpan silence followed by not funny.
Just not funny. Here I am actually being serious about this, and you're like, fucking. Come on, man.
It is sad though. It's always sad when somebody dies before their time. Whoa,
Yeah,
the game.
Sometimes you can't really do much of anything.
Yeah, when you get.
It sounds like he lived his best life, though.
Yeah, I'm sure when he was diagnosed with it, he was just living life for 4 years.
Yeah.
God knows he's probably earned enough fucking money for it.
Oh, hell yeah. I honestly do think that if you watch Dragon Ball, even though like the Frieza fight, the first one is like memed and slightly made fun of because it's so freaking long, like I feel like everyone just loves Frieza for like how complex of a villain he actually is.
See, I actually don't know like jack squat about him.
Yeah, because you didn't actual Dragon Ball.
No.
You watch bullshit Dragon Ball.
I watched hysterical Dragon Ball.
It's not even that funny.
It's funny.
I'll say it.
Oh, canceled. Cancel this man.
I can't.
Boo this man.
Is that your order? I can do it right now.
What is that? How do you even do that?
Move you to a different channel.
That's okay. Then I just move back.
Get fucking canceled. That'll teach him. Take that. Got moved.
Oh, man, yeah.
I need 3 more fucking earth power gems. Here we go. Cool. So close.
God, you sound like
Is that a pimple of lava?
a pimple? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, a pimple of lava.
Okay, I just wanted to know if I heard you correctly.
Yeah, look on the stream. Does that look like a pimple of lava? Ah!
I can't.
Hold on, it'll get there. I'm running towards it right now.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Kinda.
Pimple of lava.
Why did you do that?
So I can just go back home.
Oh.
I got the earth power gems I need. Okay, so with those, now I have to purchase the Book of Ascension from
So when
this lady.
so when can you be the greatest earthbender of all time?
That's what I'm
Don't
going
you forget
towards. I was rewatching
I-
Full Metal Alchemist scenes the other day.
That sounds
Yes.
like something that I would do, but
I
I
know.
would never do that.
You're the one that wants it. Yes. Cool. Give me this. Yes. Yes. All right. With that but, now I can go over to the statue. Or not the statue, the monument of nature attunement. Oh god, every time we want to level up in the blood attunement magic, we have to go back to that altar. Blood for the blood gods.
I want a good modern Full Metal Alchemist game.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does it mean?
Like,
It means I want a modern Full Metal Alchemist game. That's
right,
good.
but like one that's based on the story, or one that's kind of like Jumpstar.
Oh, you're talking about like Jump Force, you
Jump
know?
Force, yeah.
I mean, having Edward in Jump Force in something like Jump Force would be pretty cool too. Honestly, it's just like
Ascending to the next tier of magic.
those characters don't show up in anything else besides the few, I think like 7 games, like really old games that they were in. I just want to see them more places.
Yeah, it'd be
That
pretty
might
cool.
that might not be possible because I don't know what the copyrights and everything of Full Metal is all about.
I got no idea. Ow! Prick. I was leaving I was literally leaving the cave and I got shot in the ass. Rude. Alright, now what do I need to get to level 3 Earth Magic?
Ooh, just need a level of Earth magic.
Yeah, thanks.
Ooh, spooky school.
I'm a ghost.
Stop it, Patrick. You're scaring him.
What?
The SpongeBob expert doesn't understand that.
I forget what episode that's from.
Squidward pretend to be dead to get back at SpongeBob and Patrick for something being annoying to him on his day off.
Oh,
Oh no.
right. I didn't like that episode.
I need 200 copper ore. Oh no.
Well, you're level 105. It should be
I'm
easy.
level 78. I haven't leveled since the last time we played.
You're 105. Go start mining. You have a pickaxe. Start digging.
Oh my god.
Calvin, he's only 20 levels above me. It's fine.
I'm not getting into it. I'm off to go get copper.
Start digging.
Just start digging. Calvin, you couldn't be more right now about what I'm about to go do.
Man, I love ladders.
It's a spooky Amy.
Lars loves you.
Hey, they don't.
They don't? No?
Ladders love you. They don't.
No? As far wrong. No. Fucking, I look good. I like how every time I teleport in, I only see console right line, I am an elephant. It's the first thing I see every single time I show up.
That is by design.
Do I have any steak to feed you? Probably not. Let me see if I have any savory flesh. Oh, I have a fuck ton of it. Alright, cool.
Oh, right. Snick.
Hello.
Never
buddy.
did look up if you could get a snick.
Oh, a snack companion?
A snick.
I'm not too sure. I would imagine there could be, but at the same time, it would make sense that you couldn't.
I mean, you can tame a snake-like creature in Ark, and this game is surprisingly a lot like that game in certain
Docker's
ways.
playing Graft?
What?
Docker's playing Raft?
What?
I'm gonna refrain from saying.
No, you will say it. Say it.
Alright, fine, you talked me into it. I was like, Docker's playing a better survival game?
Ooh!
Ooh.
You're probably right, because it's definitely less of like a survival game and more of like a big... I don't know what to call this game. I mean, it is a survival game, but it's like more than that at the same time.
To be fair to Conan though, if you have no interest in the story of Raft, there's really nothing to do.
But Jake, our yacht.
Our yacht.
Our yacht.
Yeah, that like that I think Mason, Jordan, and maybe someone else I don't know who built when no one else was playing the game. And then we all got back on finally, and there was just like
The
it was just a
Maxopedia's getting on Conan.
The Maxopedia.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna get from it, but I'm gonna do it. Go get him. Go get him, follower. Go over there.
No.
Voice, go fuck up that fat. That's glowing green.
Voice.
Go over there. Go. I don't want to get
Instead
closer.
of Voice, you should just named it Whoopi Goldberg. No, that's The View.
That is The View. I was listening on the radio. Apparently, two people on The View got into like a huge argument.
Yeah, that's kind of what they did every single week, because, you know, it's The View.
Just the view.
I don't want the aggro.
Or it's The Pew. Got him.
Terrible.
Richard.
Bleed for me. By the way, the blood magic causes bleeding. Believe it or not.
Who would have thought?
Ah, he's here.
Is that the blood magic that
Yeah.
I see? Oh, okay.
It's very
Big
similar to
Wikipedia.
yours. It's very easy to get the blood magic. All you need is some skulls. So.
It's just, it looks just like fire, though. So
Hey, Jake, it's
lame.
called Soul Fire.
So lame. Does it at least, like, heal you as it takes their life?
I do not see my health being healed, no. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh! Drink! What? What? Ah! Oh, it's like stuck.
Stuck, you say? Fuck off, you say? Making some shape of wood. Gonna make those wedge foundations. Making some shape of wood. You guys like my song?
Some word foundations. Gonna
Making that
quantify this song. By the way, Max, how many wedges do you need? I said like 100.
I have 20.
Why so many?
Because I figured if we have multiple floors, you'll want it to match.
I have 20.
You have Schweppes.
Doing
You have
the floor.
Schweppesy.
No, I don't have Schweppesy. What did you say,
Schweppesy.
Max?
You said why so many?
Yeah, Tyler, we're just doing the bottom, just that floor.
Oh, could have said that. To be fair,
Where
you
did
probably
you think
did.
the other foundations were gonna go, Tyler?
On the next floor. What are we gonna just have a fucking singular column?
Yes.
Tyler, you want to go to the sky limit? So at some point, yes.
So what's that floor gonna be made out of when
No,
it
no.
gets to the sky?
The actual, an actual flooring tile, not a foundation that you can't place.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, hey, he's making very.
Oh.
You can't
right.
place foundation in the air.
Right.
You shot the Wikipedia.
I might have forgotten that it was foundation and not just ceiling wedge.
To be fair, if you could still. Why am I saying this? You could still make it the same.
It's just more expensive.
Well, no, actually, the foundation is the most expensive.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Using the ceiling is cheaper than.
Yeah. It's like I wouldn't have to. How many foundation do you need?
20.
Only 20?
That's a lot. Still,
That's a
Not
lot.
if they're triangles.
Not triangle.
It's less than 20, but more than 4. Man, this is an incredible boss fight. He got wedged behind a tree.
Oh. It's a wedge behind a tree, not the fact that you're standing there pressing a single button to have blood fire erupt from the ground.
Blood magic.
She
She does laugh maniacally, which creeps me out a little bit.
That's the only good thing about that I've found about like that type of magic. The cackling is incredible.
It is quite disturbing.
Nah.
Nah.
But I want to be able to like do the frickin' Reaper teleport, man. That's
don't
the
know.
shit I want.
That might be stuff for your level 80 stuff.
Level 80? Jesus.
Because that's like your faction stuff.
Hmm.
And I believe that those sigils you pick are like sub-factions that give you
18.
stuff.
So no, I know what those sigils are. They're spells.
Right.
The fuck are you talking about?
So-
Never mind.
You remember, we've seen them a few times, the little statues, the circle icons on them that say you have to be level 80.
No. Are they the things that say, like, you can't understand this because you're a noob?
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
How far out does that Alacran plague go?
Man, Alacran Plague is just the best thing in this game.
My ally better not. My ally just fucking died. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's so...
Oh my god, I forgot to turn off purges. I don't
there
care.
are statues hidden all throughout this world,
Ooh.
which have glowing circles on them.
Ah.
And if you go and interact with them at level 80, you'll be able to start making new spells.
Oh, okay.
So you know in
Oh.
your faction base, the room you can only get into, how there are those 2 statues typically on either side of it, the left and rightish of the area.
What?
I don't know how yours specifically looks.
Yes and no.
They're typically by like the weapons in your faction hall that are being showed off.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, like, so only you can access those 2 spells.
Oh.
One of them should be Plague Fire,
Okay.
and I don't know what your other one will be.
Okie dokie. Oh, there we go. There's... Yeah, that's blood magic. Oh, crafted at the Shattered Crystal. So when it says crafted at the Shattered Crystal, is that the one that you guys made, or the one that is in
we made.
my faction? Because it's called...
They're the same thing. They're the same thing.
They're literally the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, so I can also craft my staff thing there, too.
Yes.
Neat.
That's annoying. I guess I gotta spawn in my shaman again.
It's like, hey, Wikimax, is there a is there a way to become immune to fucking the best negative effect in the game that isn't annoying at all?
The Plague.
Yeah.
The Plague stuff isn't explained well, so...
Oh,
Okay.
I can just straight up reduce the Alacran Plague damage.
How about can you not just get rid of it? Because
No, but I can
it's
set it to where it doesn't
annoying.
matter.
Oh, okay.
Because what it's doing right now is with every stack, it does 20 damage.
Jesus Christ!
And that's the normal.
Why?
I'm gonna set it to very easy, which is 1.
1 damage? Yeah, because you can't survive it otherwise, even if you're like level
I had
100.
2 stacks, and I was still like bleeding to death, and then the zone just kept spreading out.
The thing, yeah, it's like you're level 78. I'm level 56, and you died in like 2 seconds.
Well, it's because I have.
That's
I mean, that's just based
ridiculous.
off of health. That's not like armor or anything like
Well,
that.
how much health do you have?
680.
Yeah, you have 80 more health than I do.
Yeah. I also can't spawn my shaman friend, so now I'm super sad.
Okay. Just get a new shaman friend.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go like god mode or something to go get another one.
Or just like use nail or something again.
Yeah, but this person was based off of accuracy, and they had 38 in accuracy.
Oh God, why do you guys like this lame stuff?
Because they fucking hurt people.
Well, yeah, so does.
Oh, but to clarify though, my fucking friend died within 5 seconds of in the zone, and she had over 7,000 health. So you know.
Yeah, Alacran Plague is stupid.
We also have a purge coming.
I don't care about the project.
I thought you said you were going to turn that off.
I was, and I forgot.
So are you gonna turn it off once this one's done?
I mean, I have to close the server to do it. Yeah.
He gets with those want to leave. He's in the middle of the project.
No, it's just Tyler's. Because it's all Tyler's fault.
Alright, come with me, Elvenor Mage.
Oh, dude, we have so much carbon. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I went out and gathered, I needed to grab silver. So when I was grabbing silver, there was a fuck ton of coal. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab more carbon.
Why would you want Silver? He's the worst character in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
I thought you were talking about Silver Surfer.
Both.
What? I mean, the game Silver Surfer is terrible, but the character Silver Surfer is actually really cool.
I don't know anything about Silver Surfer. Alright, with this mage following me, I can now grant my follower XP.
Dude.
Give follower 50,000 XP.
Why are there so many entertainers? You
It's a
just
bar.
go to want to craft something and you're just at
Almost there.
maximum entertainment while you're crafting stuff.
I don't remember what
Why
level
not?
they were at, but I'm gonna assume it was level...
905.
This. Nope, this is actually probably the correct level.
Can't followers only get to level like
20?
20?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I could put in a mod to make their level cap higher.
How about we don't need more mods?
Okay, I'm just saying. I was just stating the option. And while I'm here, I guess I'll fucking stop the bastards from attacking the place. The wolves are attacking them, so...
No, don't kill the wolves.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck me.
where are they?
Beyond
Don't
the...
kill Flo.
Flo's like super dead. And the person who named Flo no longer cares about playing the game, so.
Sure, I also threw Flo's body in his room.
Ocean Man.
Ocean Man,
Man.
take me by the hand.
Oh no, I
I've
was
had-
able to give Flo's body to Jordan.
Yeah.
That was the last thing he got on for.
And then he died. Both figuratively and literally.
And then Tales of Arise came out and everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
So what are we
You're
gonna
not
repurpose
you're
their
not
house
wrong.
into?
It's It's a very good question. We could just destroy their house and then.
No, I talked about it with Gopher. I said we should repurpose it, and Gopher went, "Do it." You won't. So we now have to repurpose it.
I mean, you
Okay.
won't.
He literally said, "Do it." You won't.
You won't do the thing that is. Oh,
Jake, I got a great idea
What
for
was that?
repurpose it.
fucking all of the freaking animals.
Oh yeah, we can put the barn
It's
in
the
there.
zoo.
It's the
No, you can make
zoo.
a hotel for them.
We could put the bar in there. How dare you? I spent 3 hours
He
on
said
that bar.
barn.
Oh, I heard bar.
I said hotel.
God. All right. How do I get?
Tyler
nature?
said barn. Calvin said hotel.
Inside
And
temple
I
of
said
frost,
zoo.
frost up the smithing entrance to the temple is between D4. Okay. Okay.
So
I see.
which is it?
All
It's
of the above, technically.
It's the Harnaru. Got it.
Konohamaru?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Konohamaru. It's a character in.
No, we'll make it an Olsen.
Naruto.
There you go, done.
Oh,
Don't you ugh me?
I'm gonna ugh you.
How ugh you?
I will ugh.
Okay. Fuck. Oh, they were still attacking, huh?
No.
Did they just get their butts kicked by all of the animals guarding everything?
Probably.
I killed a guy, but I can never find
I
more.
couldn't find him.
Neither could I. I
Oh,
can never find
I
them.
found one. He died over near near the shrine of Mistra, the one that
Wait,
the
Wait.
one that's next to a wolf, and I see his
Wait,
dead
where?
body
wait, where?
on the ground, underneath, next to the bar to the left.
Next to the bar to the left.
Yeah, it's like beyond the shrine. That's where he was shanked and murdered.
Shh.
Okay.
I think it might actually be a she. She tried to steal some ale.
Look,
How dare she steal
people
from
people
our
have
bar.
once heard rumor of of the alchemy jug. They have to have it for themselves. I need copper. That's why I went to the fucking one place, and when I went there, I got nothing out of it. I did get the Divine Ascension Tomb too, though.
Ooh.
So once we learn Divine Magic,
Well, I mean, we can. Up here, there's a guy dead in the bush here.
Oh, there
dead
sure
in
is.
the bush here.
Yeah, me and Jake were just looking for the guys. I just
Huh.
noticed in the bush a dead body slumped over.
Oh, hey,
He tried to hide. It didn't work out.
there's a person over there.
In
There is
reality,
the
you
singular
should
person over there.
Probably not be here.
He is not going to be here for long. Oh, he's a named guy. Unfortunately, I cut him in half.
Okay. So
Calm
so
down,
on
Skeletor. Jesus.
so on the
Someone just trying to. Someone just shot me through a rock.
Take that.
weird.
Your rock magic can't protect you here.
Oh, Beowulf is
Sick.
still here. Where the hell is he?
He's over by the. Where the dead body was. The Shrine of Mistra.
Oh. Where's the Shrine of Mistra? I saw a single person. Look at all the wolves just. Oh my god.
Oh, there's traps here. Well, that's awkward.
Well, that's awkward. Where the hell is the Shrine of Mistra?
I'll be right back.
What?
I'm gonna let my cat out of the room.
Come along,
Okay.
Jake. There you go.
Where?
Right here.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait.
There's-
Oh. How?
Giving up on copper.
Hmm.
Here's the thief.
Oh.
Tried to steal your ale.
Hey, I'll take your glass. And your
Or
gaseous
return the
orb.
ale.
I allowed him to go back to
So here's the thing I don't understand, right?
What?
Beowulf was on the other side of the stairs, and Mighty Anna's still just chilling over here like I didn't see anything. I didn't
Yes.
see nothing. Yeah, Beowulf is supposed to be just over here. How did you get aggroed, but you didn't? Mighty Anna, explain yourself.
Would you put Mighty Anna in a chair? Like, explain yourself. Explain what you did.
Yeah, I should.
Did you
In
kill
great
my wife?
details.
Hold on. Hey, do you see something awkward over there on the wall? They're probably not. Am I the only one who sees it? Max, do you see the dancer clipping?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We just we take my scythe and we go and eliminate the issue.
We could just move her.
Nah, that'd be too easy.
Hey, just you can't kill it anyway because she's Docker's follower.
Well, that just sounds
I mean,
like you're
yes, I
not trying
can.
hard enough. Where's my fire
As he
bombs?
pulls out his sword and goes closer to it.
Hey, just follow me, please. Before. Okay, you're not following me. Alright. You can stop following. Thank you.
Tyler, you got the skeleton keys still? I found Docker, by the way.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
he's,
Alacran Plague does so little now.
Yay.
We won't be eviscerated after killing something. In
Oh, I
fucking-
mean, oh no, it was so easy to deal with before. And so fair. Is Alacran Plague, like, is that normal game?
No.
No? Okay. Because, like, if it was, and it took out a level 70 character, level 60 is maximum,
Well,
by the way.
level 7, yeah, level 60 is the max.
You're already 10 levels above the normal game.
Oh!
That didn't sound great. What happened?
Jake, you should see what, I was expecting a lot to happen. I did not expect that to happen.
It was just patiently waiting for you to hit the ground. It's like,
It was
God!
off screen by like an inch. It was like barely
Coming
off
in
screen.
from downtown!
Fucking dude was gunning for me. Yeah, I still got the skeleton keys, by the way.
You wanna go get the divine magic?
Might as well. Let's fill up our repertoire. Where we go?
Right. Divine magic, the place that I cannot go.
Correct. Where do we gotta go for divine magic?
We gotta go to L8, I believe.
L8?
Late.
L8. Oh, that's pretty far.
Yep.
Alright,
We're going into L8.
I'll bring a waystone.
Which,
I don't have a waystone.
where are you going? Going from
I mean,
J7 or 08?
I did J7.
J7.
Jake, we'll
Jason.
make sure we'll bring a whole bunch of cut up pictures
No.
back. Everything you don't
Whoa.
like will be cut out.
Nope. Oh, cut out. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
don't
blurred.
don't watch the stream for a little bit.
Okay.
I'll tell you when you're clear again.
You see the giant, right?
Oh yeah, I see the giants chasing me as well. Oh,
That
That doesn't
You okay?
sound good.
I ran out of stamina, and then they proceeded to wail on me on the ground.
I thought they were giants.
Yeah,
They are giants.
they are definitely giant, Jake.
But you said he wailed on you. I thought he was a giant.
Oh, I mean, he's a whale of a creature, all right.
I can't play fail trombone because then I'd have to look at the stream.
You're good right now. 'Cause
We're
I'm
not
still
in
just-
that area
Yeah,
yet.
you're good still right now. Ooh. Climb down the wall. Bitches don't know how to climb.
Doing it anyway.
Ah! It was so loud.
Wah, 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 wah.
Hello, Jaguar. Leave me alone.
No.
Oh, I'm being chased by a snake. The dude was fucking invisible on the ground.
My eternal
Snap.
dreams.
Oh, right. Oh, I took off that.
Alright, making my way there.
Are you making your way downtown?
No, I'm actually going up. So I'm making my way uptown.
Walking fast, doing something.
Hauling ass, making sure my ass isn't dead. Don't look at the stream. Oh, fuck.
I don't
How's
even know
your
how to
path
respond.
going to get there?
I'm doing alright. Getting poisoned. Poison. I forgot there's a tower here that we could teleport to with the
Well.
map room.
Jake?
What happened?
Did Calvin leave?
He moved. Yeah.
Olivia needed to talk to him, so he might be going to talk to him. Going to talk to her. L8, you said?
He's in the Vanguard lobby.
Yeah, he's probably
Late?
Late.
Yes. Somewhere in LA there is a skull gate.
He's back.
Welcome back.
And where am I?
Where'd you go?
We're still here in the server.
Well, you like went to Las Noches and then to the Vanguard thing.
Yes, because I'm in the mood to play Vanguard.
Isn't that kind of how you
So-
always are every day?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, Jake, you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh?
dude, I'll say it. Yu-Gi-Oh's bad.
I mean, current meta Yu-Gi-Oh is, yeah.
I could just not. I tried playing like Legacy of the Duelists and stuff. I just couldn't get into it.
It's not for everyone. It's a lot of reading, which is why I'm surprised that Jordan plays it.
He knows most of them already.
Yeah, but he has to
He
read
did-
them to know that.
He did all the reading when he was a kid, and he just like memorized them somehow, even though he swears his memory is not great when he
Alright.
doesn't want it to be great.
L8, there's a skull cavern in here.
You're late.
Or a skull gate.
Skullgirls, good game.
So that's called Squid Girls.
Squid? What? No Squid Game in this server. Get out of here.
Alright,
Yeah.
Max, I think I found them. Considering I just saw blackish hell flames erupt out of a river, I'm gonna assume that's in the direction that we need to go.
Nah, that sounds 100% correct.
Nah, I don't believe it.
Jay, you can watch the stream again. I'm out of that area. But,
Want to throw down that waypoint as we throw ourselves to die?
I don't have a waystone.
Ooh.
You fucking liar.
He's gone again.
Said you were bringing one.
I did say that, and then when I got here, I checked my inventory and it said I did not have one.
Man. Tyler's, am I right? Can't trust him.
Nope.
Let me see. Let me make sure this is actually the right place before I fucking go in. I'm gonna assume. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Servant
god.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's there. Oh, it's there,
Hey.
all right.
Hey Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how much... Jesus Christ. Guess how much armor I have.
I don't know.
Not enough.
I saw something that was not an Anubis, but looked very dangerous like one.
My armor
Fucking
is
Assassin's Creed is up at me
442.
right now. Armor is 1,042. What'd you say?
542.
Oh, nice.
Bless me.
All right. I think I'm safe. I think they've.
You're never safe.
You're probably damn right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right.
Oh, I heard him speaking.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
they're not nice.
So, I would just need my level 3 scepter. And that's the last level 3 stuff that I need.
Hey, Tyler, you remember the giant place we jumped into to get blood magic?
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
So me and Docker weren't sure where to go, so we tried scaling that at first.
Okay.
Just you know how those guys are talking to you? Picture hearing that for 3 levels of climbing.
What
We're
the
like, who's
fuck?
speaking to us? Is this horrifying manner? And then they erupt out of the floor and one-shot Docker.
Oh.
We were horrified. They killed Lumberjack and Docker and me. We were just eviscerated.
Ooh.
So we may not be getting blood magic today. Now that I
You mean divine magic?
do whatever,
Ah! I'm right there at the door!
they will kill you.
They killed me. The moment I took a step forwards, it said I got hit by death grip, which might as well be the slowest fucking snail movement ever. Fuck. Alright. I was killed by a servant of Wraith.
Nice.
Yep, they're assholes,
Yeah.
and they're real strong.
Yeah. I don't have a waystone. However,
I do.
Oh,
good for you.
fucking hyena. Hello. Don't worry, oh my god.
However, I can teleport using the map room near the location.
Holy shit.
That's not it.
I fucking two-shot hyenas now.
Yep, hyenas are punk bitches now.
And they did no damage to me.
Don't look at the street.
I wasn't. I was looking at this hyena that I just
Cool. Max, you're being chased by a panther.
I know.
Hey, as long as he's not being chased by thou that shall not be named.
He is now as well.
Oh.
He ran from the panther into 2 of them.
I
Oh.
ran past 2 of them. From the
They're
panther.
following you still.
Do not bring them home, please.
There's no way he's gonna make it home with them on him.
Max, like, you're my friend and everything, but this is the one time I want you to die.
Well, we're so far from home anyways that he's not gonna bring them anywhere home. Did you put down a waystone, by the way, Max, or no?
No, I'm still running.
Oh, well, you're running the wrong way.
I figured. That's why I didn't throw it down.
You're close, though. Did you die?
No, I've made it into the passage.
Nice. So what you're saying is you're still not safe, but you're safer than where you currently were.
Yes.
Alright. Going in for that fucking door again. plan, and it's a stupid ass plan.
Hmm.
But it's stupid enough to just might work.
Wow, you butchered that saying.
What?
You
It's
butchered that
stupid
phrase.
enough to just might work?
Yeah.
Stop death gripping me, you punk!
No. Keep death gripping him.
Alright, open the door.
Stage? What the fuck?
Oh, good.
What the hell? Oh, dude. Copper coin, tin coin. Oh, I found where I can get my attire dealer.
Nice.
I see you died again, Tyler.
Oh yeah, I certainly did. Did you put the waypoint down?
I need 14
No, but I can
copper
try it if
coins.
you'd like. Nope. I'm not. I'm still too close to the passage.
Oh, don't put it down over there. That's
Well,
not
that's
where you...
where I am, because I was being
Oh.
chased.
Oh, I'll just teleport, like, near you. Don't worry about that.
I was being chased.
There's a map point that's, like, right next to that. So, if you attune to it, we can use the map rune to teleport near it. But it's still a fair walk.
So do you need to make blood magic 1 in order to make shadow fire?
The Shadowfire is the
No.
projectile?
Yeah.
No, you can just make the projectile.
Oh.
Yeah, as long as
Blood
you...
magic is like a staff.
Oh, it's like a staff.
Yeah, it's its own
Yeah.
piece of equipment.
Do you need that? You don't need that to use the shadow fire, right?
No,
I can
you can
No.
just you can just use that in your normal current staff.
Okay, so wait, why would you make blood magic 1 then?
Because
It has its own. You know how your staff has a different like charge ability and stuff
Oh,
than
yeah?
Tyler's.
Oh, okay, yeah. Does
The
blood
magics
magic?
have. Yeah, they have different stuff.
blood magic does the thing that I was doing earlier that caused people around like an AOE to bleed.
Oh. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
What the fuck was that?
I said artichoke.
No, there was something in the bog that went.
Yeah, it came
I
from
don't
the bog.
like you saying that, Tyler, with it getting dark.
You know, that's fair. All right, we're getting close to the thingy. Let's go
Wait.
up here.
Wait,
I'm
you
being
guys are in a
chased.
bog?
Yeah, we're in the bayou.
It's a bayou.
Max, look for my beam of light.
You have a beam of light?
No, I'm holding an orb.
So an orb of light.
Yes.
Okay, well then you lied to me.
Up, you passed to the left.
To the left, to the left.
I saw you go
Something's
around.
trying to kill me and I can't see it, so I'm not stopping.
Well, you are definitely running straight towards them.
Them. Hmm.
You know, you could be more help.
Nah.
I'm coming to attempt to save you. Do you see my light yet? Aha! This way! Flee this way!
Flee!
Ah! I see what was chasing you!
Ah, well, I'm on the ground now.
Is it the thing from the swamp?
It was a spider.
It was a spoon.
Oh. It's a spooter.
Alright. Up here is probably the best place to put it.
What the? Okay.
And we just litter the ground with bottles. Why am I hearing boss music? Oh, it's just one of these things.
Help! Help! I'm stuck in trying to place the thing.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
God, I hate them.
is only the beginning. There we go. Cool. Alright. It's literally right down here. The guy is like right there, though. No, the person's so far away! Damn it!
Okay.
We're not getting in there without killing them.
No. All we need to do is
Just
have
kill
one person be the bait.
Tyler, I came down the cliff and I was dead before I even finished going down it.
Well, do it better this time.
Just don't die, forehead.
This creature was a different color the last time we were here.
Yeah, he can change colors. Like what? Maybe he just wanted to put on a different shirt that day.
I mean, it is definitely a creature of your disliking, so it would make sense that it could probably change colors.
Oh yeah. That's what makes them so formidable.
Alright, I got a plan. Come
I
at
am
me.
yellow now.
Come at me. I am unarmed. Now run while it's up the cliff! God,
Open the door!
it's open! It should be. It's open on my screen.
It's not open on my screen, it's telling me skeleton key required.
Fucking stupid, it's open on my screen. Alright, well, we gotta wait, I guess.
I'm actually
Were
just
you
gonna
not
take
able
that.
to run through it?
I couldn't. It was like invisible barriering me.
Invisible barriering me.
Barriering.
And do you have a spare skeleton key?
It doesn't use them to open the door.
It's
Sure.
still required to have it.
Yeah, I still
So-
have 3.
Yeah, then give me one.
Okay.
As I was going to say.
Well,
Both of us can technically open the gate, and maybe one of us will actually open it.
Alright.
They can't get us both.
Alright, I'll
Yes, they can.
drop it
Never
up here.
mind.
I mean, they can if we can't open the door.
Yeah, we were fucking there first, and then the door was apparently closed open. Alright. I'm gonna do that same trick again, though, because it got the guy that slows us to the left.
I want to be the guy.
I'm the guy. Alright, come on. Get up out of the ground, stupid. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoop. 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 Wow, you went just straight in.
What's the waypoint?
I almost made it past the slow point.
What's the waypoint?
Learned! Oh, did you buy the fucking book by chance?
No, I
Damn
have
it.
to bring Fire Blossom.
Damn it, we gotta do it again. You were saying?
What's the waypoint
I mean-
for the magic thing?
For the divine...
Yeah.
Okay, it's in the grassy area. There's a dead body of one of those things right there, though.
I'm talking about for the magic thing that he needs 20 wedge thingies for.
Oh.
Our magic hovel.
Oh, that's in 11D.
D11.
In the magic camp.
11D?
Yeah, 11D.
That's not how you say 1,000.
You mean 11,000?
No. That would actually be 110, technically.
I need 30
11D.
fire blossoms. What are you doing?
Who?
Max, he's like separating them into like weird stacks. What do you...
I mean, I only have split.
Yeah, hold shift and drag it into your inventory so that you can select the amount that you want. Alright, well, I've got them.
Oh, Jake,
What happened?
you're here.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, in those like grassy places is where you
Yep.
want. Okay. Every time I see it, every time.
Got it! I'm gonna die.
That's fine.
I got it, though. Alright, now we never have to go back there again.
Woo!
As long as
Alright, so now where do we go
I
to...
don't think I learned the magic feat.
You didn't? You didn't click it fast enough?
I don't think I had enough time to process.
Let me see if I got it then, too. My fucking feats page is broken. Okay.
Because it would be under weaponry, wouldn't it? Like
Well,
all
that's
the
when
others?
that's when you go to the altar.
That's what obsidian stuff looks like? Why is it blue? What? Alright.
Isn't it?
Obsidian?
No.
Oh, we could try. Let's just try. Try going back. They're like right at the bad guys are right at the spot at the waypoint right now. So, going to try again is not an option at the moment. But I'll go make the climb.
And I've got the book.
Book doesn't mean you have attunement.
Uncut emerald. Oh, it uses emeralds to power.
Yeah. Okay, it's under survival, Max. Look under ancient arts in survival.
Still busy.
Busy dying. Alright, now...
No, busy killing.
Mm.
Those monkeys think they're strong enough to. They're the apes. I don't know what the smaller things are supposed to be.
Light Shrine is... Oh, at the highest place of the Witch Queen's palace.
Yep. Currently climbing.
On my way.
Don't lose your way.
Do you know the way?
I do know the way. And it involves the climbing mechanics of this game.
I found your gorillas that were murdered. I think I'm on the right track.
Well, you could also just look up and you'll probably see me climbing.
It's like what before we plundered floats.
The breadcrumbs of dead bodies.
Yes. We
I
are
think
still
we've been
going the
here
right
before.
way.
I think we have been here once before.
Me and Doc are just like trying to find where Max is. It's like, something just died in yonder way. We're going the right way. He's been here.
Oh, you're still.
Jesus Christ, how high up is this?
Where are you climbing up from?
I went from the outside. Am I even on the right place? Yeah, I
Probably
think
not.
I am.
Is there any
Oh, Max, I'm right below you.
Blood here?
Wow, that was random. Oh,
Is there any demon blood in this place?
I hate this climbing mechanic.
I don't know where. We might not have any more demon blood.
Oh.
How much do you need?
I mean, I want to make a few projectiles at least. And
God, I hate the climbing mechanic in this game.
Let's go for a different wall.
There really isn't. It doesn't get better anywhere else.
I don't know if we have any more demon blood, but to get demon blood, you can kill demons.
There it is. I see it. It's in here.
To get demon blood, you can do the thing that's super easy. Just kill demons, forehead.
I'm not dying, so I
Oh,
must have it.
Right there.
Learned light magic.
Aha!
Ah!
I have the power!
Jesus.
I've assimilated to all magic.
Okay.
I don't know why I just typed in light into my crafting table like I was gonna get the fucking light thing. The Altar of Divinity. Interesting.
Don't know why I thought you were going to say the altar of pimps.
Wow.
I have no idea
Oh,
why.
wow,
I
the
was
Altar of
thinking that.
Divinity is fucking cheap. He's 25 shaped wood.
What?
Whee!
I mean, we had to fight through. Most people would fight through those horrifying creatures that would end your day by just looking at you.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they would end my day if I looked at them from in the distance. I'd be like, no.
And then Death's Touch.
Oh, you're not talking
Hello.
about. We're not talking about the same thing. Okay.
Oh no, we're not talking about those things. Don't worry about that. Oh, Jake, there's five demon blood in the artisan table.
That means I can make 5 projectiles.
Well, you said you only want to make a few, so.
I did.
You know I'm right.
No.
Alright. I want to build the magic. The magic
You know.
altar. of divinity. It's a book with wings.
That's pretty funny.
Is it not on a desk?
It's like on a pedestal or something. Alright. To get light magic,
Oh, no.
you need to do exactly what he didn't do.
What?
Soul Ascension. What is that?
Don't worry, I didn't.
Oh, from humanoid corpses.
I didn't screw up putting down my foundation. You have no proof. It's fine.
10 aluminum, 5 mystical plant, and what was the other thing?
Yeah, it looks nice, but it's not as dark as I thought it would be.
What are you talking about? It's black.
It's literally black.
Very like it's a dark gray on my screen.
It is pitch black.
Dude.
What's a dark gray?
Dark gray is black.
Yeah, it's darker on your screen.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, no, it is definitely like black. Oh, putrid meat. Nice.
This stuff is also super reflective, so like the light. I mean, I could.
Well, so is mine.
I could also. What kind of torches do we have? I could also just like work on making like my my faction torches for this entire.
Yeah,
place.
let's do that, and I'll work on some green ones.
Green torches.
Yeah, the plague furnace can make some green ones.
Where'd you put the green ones? Oh, dude. My faction torches everywhere else, but those green ones right where the altars are.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the altars are gonna move.
Well, yeah.
No.
Well, like we're gonna move them to the tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the tower just has green, is just all green, and then everywhere else is just like the white, like blue.
We could also change the coloration to the lights that we use to correspond with the type of magic.
That sounds like it would get complicated because I don't know if we can make purple for arcane.
There are.
Oh really?
Yep. Under look at lights. Look in decoration. The torchbearer. There's literally purple ones.
Decoration. I have that torch bearer.
It.
I have bracketed torch, standing torch, and protected torch. That's
Look
what I
at
have.
Science of the Ancients.
What?
It's under torchbearer. There's one called Science of the Ancients.
Science of the Ancients? You mean the cost 11 level 52 thing?
Yeah, I'm just saying that there are purple lights.
Radium wall torch, radium gem standing torch.
Those also can actually be like changed colors by putting dye in them.
Oh Jesus! Witch fire?
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I do have some witchfire powder.
Yep, that's how you make the witchfire ones.
May have got it from our invaders.
The faction specific stuff is just easier.
Oh yeah, it sure is. Okay, so I need aluminum, 3 topazes. I mean, fucking 100 of them. So.
Okay, well,
Cool.
everywhere besides the should I replace the torches right outside the tower, or are those going to be the green ones?
I don't know. Let's do white on the outside, green on the inside. Or we could do vice versa. We could do green on the outside and then white on the inside. Which would you prefer?
I mean, I don't really want like, yeah, we'll do like green wall torches or something on the inside.
Okay.
Like the entire tower will just be lit green. Which is fine. And then like when you Max why?
That sounds concerning.
Did you just like kill yourself or something? I don't like it that you're being so quiet, so I'm gonna leave now.
I still need to make a fucking...
I was taking a drink. But we're not exactly following health and safety regulations for this construction project.
Are you fucking
What is-
kidding me?
what is
What's
that?
not safe about having a singular wooden plank probably 300 feet in the air?
A lot.
Oh,
What's not safe
I-
about that?
You can
I looked at that. Now I actually went. Well, that's wide enough. Wait, are there just no railings on that?
Nope. Not yet.
It's a diving board, Max.
Yeah, okay. It's a dying board, more like it.
The V.
You
the
are
V just
correct.
grew a little bit of a stem. That's all that happened.
It's like the
Doesn't
chum
help
bucket. The
that
V
Tyler
is
wants to
silent.
have elevators in here as the main source of
Yeah.
going up and
Look, if
down.
this thing is gonna be as tall as we think it's gonna be, it's gonna need elevators. What are you gonna put on it? Fucking ladders?
Yeah,
They don't work.
because the climbing mechanic is. We want more of the climbing mechanic of this game because it's so good.
No, I
So-
refuse.
Tyler needs to start making some elevators.
Oh, I pulled another stupid move. Damn it. I gotta go make another topaz. Because the divine magic requires topazes to fuel it. And to make the thingy, it needs topazes. And I accidentally used a thingy that I was going to use to craft it as fuel. So, you know.
Intelligence. I don't have it.
I got hit by that feeble mind. Olivia read what feeble mind did the other day.
It's not a fun time.
No. It's a mean spell. That's why it's an 8th level spell, alright?
Like, the only 8th level spell I feel is worth it.
Alright, so to get this, we need more crescent waters, fire blooms, and ink.
Okay, so 30 torches should be good. I think.
Alright, now Max, legitimate question. How many walls do you have right now?
502.
At the moment, none.
I need you to make as many walls as you can.
Tyler, do you think I have gotten it this tall by not making walls?
Well, no.
What?
I'm just saying I'm going to see how high up we can build. And then when we have one column of it, we'll know how high we need to make it.
Hey, Tyler, I'm gonna stop your insanity there for a second and ask you a question quick.
Yeah.
How many altars are there?
7.
7.
There are 7. How
Technically 8.
do you only want this tower to house the altars of magic?
I mean, theoretically, I guess we could all live in it.
I was more thinking the rooms and the actual base down here would be for us.
Yeah, I mean, I was wondering what in the world those would be for, but I was like, how tall do you think each chamber needs to be? Because I think
Oh,
you
not
need
nearly
pretty
that
damn
tall.
high.
Not nearly that tall, but I'm just saying.
You know how Tyler has those little offshoots on his tower?
You mean
From the top?
It's hardly a tower; it's a castle, but you know. Offshoots. What do you mean?
You know, so on his top floor how it blooms outwards?
Yeah.
I was thinking of putting like a few of those on a few lower levels. And that's where the altars were going to go. And then it just goes up to fill Tyler's desire.
Yes.
I don't
So
understand
it's like
why it needs to be so big.
Because I
Why
want
not?
it to be.
Because it's just going to hold 7 altars. You have a floor per altar, and
It could also house everything that we have.
But it doesn't need to. It's the magic tower. You
You're
don't
right.
put horses in a magic tower.
Unless they're magic horses. I can almost feel your disdain from here.
Man. Jesus Christ.
Alright, I need 10... I need 10 crescent waters, which means I'm going to need a lot of bitter granilla dust, so that way I can make fragments of purity.
What are we playing, Lord of the Rings now?
Yup.
One
mean,
does not simply make a magic tower.
Cool, make 56 of these, please. Alright.
I mean, Jake, you remember Kyle Frenchu?
Kyle, who now?
Kyle Calrissian.
Did you just pull that last name out of your actual ass right
No,
now?
Calrissian is from fucking Star Wars.
He
What?
Lando Calrissian.
Oh, Lando.
Yeah. I need 5 of
Dude,
these.
that is not what it sounded like you said.
Calrissian. I was right. Alright, Now what else do I need for the light magic?
Light.
Thanks.
I got your back. Don't worry. Oh, I just need shaped wood. You know, 100 and
Fire blossom. That's right. All right, I'm gonna get some more of those.
150 shaped wood. All right.
Where's my sand
Good
mask?
thing I have 35. We're halfway there, boys.
35 walls? We're gonna need more than that.
No, shaped wood.
Oh, you can have fun with the 600 in there.
Max, you made 600?
You said make as many as he could, so he did.
Holy fuck!
No
I mean,
idea
if
where
we're
he
going
got.
to the limit, we're gonna need a lot.
Well, yeah, we're gonna
Take
need
it
like
to
all
the limit.
600. That's fine. I'm got it. All right, Max. All these fire blossoms, apart from 30 of them, are going to you. Monkeys, leave me alone. I'm being assaulted by apes.
Monkey.
Goodbye, monkey.
Rest in peace, Smitty.
I got 10 queen bees from that. Weird. I wouldn't imagine queen bees hanging out in death flowers. A place that's literally toxic to breathe in.
I mean, even death flowers need queens.
Yeah, but these aren't death flower bee queens. These are literally just queen bees.
You don't know what.
Also, these monkeys apparently can breathe it in. Rat bastards.
Yeah, they're magical monkeys.
I mean, they're
No,
fucking
they've
huge.
just lived there for long enough. They've adapted.
All right.
I mean, sure, you could go the nerd route. Yeah, I guess.
You're a nerd.
I'm a geek. Thank you.
Okay. Leave the 10 aluminum in there for whoever else wants it. Okay, so
Take it to
crescent
the limit.
water, ink, and where are the fire lotuses?
Biz.
Calvin's still on the other channel.
He sure
Yeah,
is.
he's probably talking to a Levy.
He sure is.
Alright. Max, we have 202 fire bloom for you.
I thought they were called fire blossoms.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Throw it in the storage.
Alright. We'll throw them in storage to use later. Cool. Alright.
Oh, this is gonna look so cool.
Ooh.
What the fuck is on your face?
What's on my face? This is my sand breathing mask.
It allows them to breathe in the poison and not take damage from sand.
Now I'm wearing my earrings.
He just like turned around with just like the covering of his face. What's this? This is my.
This is my sand breathing mask.
Yeah.
All he needs to wear is that mask, and sandstorms can't hurt him.
Neither can any poison except for Alacrin plague.
Why do we not all have that?
It's not hard to make.
We have to learn it.
Yeah, you do.
Why do you not just make one for everyone?
Because how many goddamn times are you on my ass about like Tyler just makes everything?
Well, I'm asking you to make it.
I will make it then. You just have to fucking ask. You rat bastard.
It's just when we're not on for like a week or something, and we get on, and all of a sudden everything's upgraded. I'm just like, all right.
Oh, no. I do that primarily just for... Because all that does is the quote-unquote upgrade just makes it cost less to make stuff. They don't give you more recipes or anything like that.
Oh, it looks so cool.
It does. I'm a big fan. All right, where's the sick? Oh my God, Jake, look inside.
Oh, it looks so cool.
It looks evil.
Oh!
All right, where's the 600 walls? They're in the construction altar. Yes, they
Yep.
are. Oh, but first. Oh, fuck.
Currently, as I'm currently mining stone by lightning.
Currently, as you're currently.
Gotta make some more.
Yeah, you want to come outside and hold up a giant lightning rod, giant metal pole for me, Jake?
Do you want to
No,
hold
but
a
I'll go
lightning
golfing.
rod? But no, but I'll go golfing. All right, light magic. Huzzah!
Fuck
Oh!
that. Dude, that looked pretty cool.
Yeah, that looked pretty fucking sweet. Summon a beam from space. Okay. On to the building portion of my life now.
The one thing that the one reason why like magic in this game just doesn't do it for me is because all the magics in the game that they've added really boils down to your character like throwing their arms out and then something exploding.
Yeah, because those are all the like weapon-based magic. So the only difference, depending on those, is realistically status ailments.
Oh, yeah, that's just not. I feel like they could have done so much more with it.
I believe the level 80 magic and stuff will have more options, like AoE domes and stuff like that. Based off of what I saw when we raided somebody else that was streaming this, they were already level 120, and right when we started to raid them, they got into like a PvP roleplay combat, and there was fucking domes of lightning and people charging up shit. It was pretty intense.
Alright, that actually sounds pretty cool. I'm guessing you need to already know shit about all of the magics to get those?
I'm not too sure. I would imagine.
Or would you a
Yes.
magic? Ha! Sorry, I went Jordan there for a second.
You sure did. Okay, just for the sake of ease.
Almost like
Max!
somebody else was playing with the
How-
three of us.
How did you do this? How'd you get this
Do
torch over here?
Alright.
I don't understand how
I
you.
don't know what you're looking at.
Okay, I think I've got it. I got it, and now I can't get out.
Is this really as tall as this goes? Really? That can't be right.
Oh.
Bet it probably needs, like... Oh, no, there we go. Weird. I was gonna say, I felt like I built a tower bigger than this.
No. Oh, you didn't. How the hell are you flying?
I'm just doing this for the sake of ease right now.
Mom, Tyler's cheating. Holy shit!
Don't look down. Oh, those are backwards.
Also, Max, doesn't this just look amazing?
Yes. Your T-pose looks very nice.
I didn't T-pose. You're
You're
broken.
T-posing on my screen.
Well, you're broken.
You're not even walking, you're just sliding.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Oh no!
What? Tyler!
It is so tall.
Oh no!
Oh, you know what we could do? It keeps going?
Where did you go, Jake?
By the way, Tyler, on my screen it has
you
stopped
you
rendering.
need to watch you walk on my stream. It's You look so stupid.
I'm fucking sliding.
Go back
I'm
one of
ice
your
skating,
feet.
yo.
What's the fucking build limit? Oh my god.
There may not be.
Alright. I'm calling it at 200.
Is that the bill? Dude, we have to go above the clouds, though.
We are above the clouds! Are you fucking serious?
Oh, okay. You're not at 200 yet.
I mean, yeah, I just now put down 200.
Yeah, it's
Keep going.
like it
Alright.
in
See if you
no,
can use all 600.
We
We'll
need
just have
no.
this
We still
one
need
spot.
those walls.
No, we're using
can
these
make
walls
more.
to... Yeah, we're using these walls to mark how far up we need to go.
But we're not going to use all 600 walls because if we just go up with 200 of them, we still need the other 400 to, build the rest of the tower.
Nah, we'll build the rest of the
Almost
tower.
like we can't make more.
He's just gonna make more. It's okay. Okay, I think I've reached the limit.
You took it to the limit?
I'm pretty sure I did, just because of the fact that I can't, like,
It's
put
no
another
longer
wall.
snapping.
Yes. So I'm gonna take 2 off, so that way we have some build room up here.
Yeah, we can just put a vending machine up there where you can only
I
buy
would say
lemonade.
take one more, because I'm pretty sure you're the only one who's going to be building up there.
Okay, I'll take off 3 then. Cool. Oh wait, did you take off 1 layer in total?
No, there you go. You said one more.
Okay.
Did anyone else get my reference?
I did not. Alright, now
I wasn't paying
since-
enough attention.
Since
Oh.
I've done that, I'm gonna turn
You're
fly off, and I'm gonna see
skating.
how long it takes for me to hit the ground.
Tyler, did you even hear what I said?
No, I sure didn't. I was too
I said-
amazed.
Okay, I said at the top all we do is we just put one vending machine where you can only buy lemonade.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a reference to the Pokemon department
Pokemon?
stores.
I thought that's what you were talking
you can
about,
get
but
pop and bottled water.
yeah, you can get fresh water, which is more expensive than like the lemonade.
Saying it my way is funnier. You guys ruined the joke. How dare you?
All right. Well, now that we're at the build
Only
limit,
lemonade, fresh water, and pop. Nothing else up there.
bonsai.
And it's not multiple types of pop. It's just only a
Oh my god.
basic generic pop.
Oh my god. Oh hey,
Still
stone.
falling?
Stone. Oh, I'm still falling. I found stone on the way.
Oh yeah,
down.
he is. He surely is still falling. Oh my god.
He landed on me.
I sure did.
That's a
Hey
free
Jake,
ice.
why don't you go
Dude!
see if you can survive that?
Dude, I can't. I guarantee. Wait, like from above, the floor looks so cool. The pattern of the floor like a star looks so cool.
Oh my god. Oh, fucking. Okay, so from the okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so from there it was 218. So I'm gonna put walls down, equaling out so that way everything is at like an even height.
What did I miss? Oh, there's one in the freaking corner there. I made 30 torches thinking that I'd have too many. And turns out I didn't have enough. Wait, how is that possible? I only picked up 28 regular torches. I don't understand.
Did you only have 28?
I don't
Fuck.
think so.
Games
Are
glitch.
you trying to figure out where this one torchlight is still?
I figured it out. I just don't have enough of my torches to replace it. But this place looks incredible now.
Alright, I'm gonna do some math after I finish up these walls, and then I'll tell you the metrics that we're gonna need here. Just for the skyline of this place. Okay. So it's it's 218 up.
Jesus.
218 times 18.
You gotta make it a solid 220. Like, come on.
There's nothing I can do. Okay, so Max, we're gonna need about 4,000 walls. How's that sound?
I mean, you help me gather the stone and wood and iron.
Yep.
It'll be fine.
All right. And the build begins.
Stone and wood is all we need.
Stone, wood, and iron.
Yeah.
We have like so many reinforcements though.
Yeah. You think that's gonna be enough?
Yes, I believe.
All right. How many reinforcements does it take to make the tier 2 walls? Let's just double check.
Mine take 5. So.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
they're gonna be the same. This takes 2.
Oh.
So we're gonna need about 8,000 iron reinforcements. That's honestly not that bad.
Needs 2 bricks, a shaped wood, and 2 iron reinforcements.
So we need 4,000 shaped wood, 8,000 brick, and so we need 80,000 stone.
All right. Here's what we do. All right. So, what construction platform are you using?
We're using the one that's at the magic camp because it's got a dude at it. There's a construction altar. Look at the dude that's looking away from that looks like he's pouting and in timeout. He's got the construction altar, and he's the one that's building your stuff.
We're using the construction altar that's at the base because there's a dude there.
Yeah. he makes it so that way it's as cheap as humanly possible.
All right. Here's what we do then. We just we gather up. We have to get inventory. So everyone go back to the base, grab whatever like companion or something that you might need. Gather up all shaped wood, all bricks, and all iron reinforcements scattered around the current base, and just put them in the construction platform.
Okay, let's empty the construction platform of just useless stuff right now, so that way we can organize.
Yeah, we need to get a picture of how many more we need.
I'm gonna throw them in this wooden chest up here.
Because we have quite a few right now.
We have 500 shaped wood and 37 iron reinforcement in the construction altar right now.
Oh, I know that there's like a bunch of stacks of 500 somewhere around where I am currently.
Okay.
So.
I've gathered some brick. I'm taking iron, and I'm going to turn the iron into iron reinforcements. Start work on those. Oh my god. Alright, this guy's going to be working on these for a while. Yeah.
Tyler, there's a reason why I said take inventory first. But I guess we're going to need iron reinforcements anyway.
Yeah, so I mean... Okay, I mean, I can also just cancel it while we're still gathering stuff, so...
I mean, but we're
I mean,
gonna
you
need
also
iron
haven't allowed.
shit.
I've got stuff going here.
Yeah, but is that 2 reinforcement? 2 iron per reinforcement?
What?
Are you using a normal bench, or are you using an improved blacksmith's bench? This is just the blacksmith's bench. So making an iron reinforcement takes 2 iron bars, where it would only take 1 with the guy back at the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What companion do I want to carry everything? Oh, I know. the one that can carry the most. Dawn fan.
Probably not a terrible option. Okay, so shaped wood. We have all of it.
You're finally being used, friend.
As a companion to hold shit.
Yeah, because our pack mule
Is currently
He's dead.
held up.
preoccupied by
He died.
whatever Olivia wants, I guess.
Probably
Okay.
discussing stuff for when
Stella
Lynn's here.
Heart stuff. No, Stella Heart stuff.
Oh,
She
for a
wants
second.
to. She wants to change her character.
Oh, speaking of which, Tyler,
Yas.
this would probably be the one way, because this would probably be the one way that I would be even like remotely interested in playing another one shot with you guys, is if I'm able to make this character, because I thought of her a while ago, and I thought it was a pretty decent idea, but I'm like, Tyler would never let me use this character.
I don't know what you need to talk to me in order to figure
Yeah.
out whether or not I'll sign no.
That-
By the
that's what
way,
I'm
we
going-
have 168 demon blood.
Jesus Christ.
In case you were wondering.
But that's why I brought it up now, because I was gonna bring it up to you now.
Okay.
So the idea that I have is basically, it's kind of like a the idea of this character is like what is like multi-classing in a single character, but they're two. It's like multiple personality disorder, but each personality is a different class.
Okay. I know what you're talking
And-
about.
And like she starts out as like, I'll have to figure that I was like wizard or sorcerer or whatever, something like maybe even cleric or something that heals people, and maybe paladin or whatever. But then when she uses a certain ability on herself, she has to use it on herself, and certain other conditions are met, she changes to a warlock that says nothing and is just a killing machine.
Okay.
But it's only supposed to be used when she's backed into a corner and there are obvious enemies around.
No, yeah, I think it's fair. Okay, so. Alright, I'm gonna stop the iron reinforcement making. To be honest, the stone is gonna be the one thing that's probably gonna stop us for a while.
The stone. No, just take some
Yeah.
elephants and just go to town on stone. We get 16 per.
Well, I can hold with my backpack. I'm not encumbered.
Oh yeah, Mr. Backpack over here.
Yeah, because the backpack.
Get out of here.
Okay, so let's throw all this into here.
Alright. Dawn Fan has a bunch of iron reinforcement and bricks so far. I'm just looking at every crafting thing and taking.
I think I just did that. I'm not sure if there's any more in other people's houses, but I'm not going into there.
Right. Houses.
I'm not going into their houses to do that.
I mean, Jordan Gophers.
I don't think that they
Right.
have anything, considering what they are.
I mean, you never know.
Racist.
Yeah, fair enough. What does that mean?
They were playing the game with us. You never know. They might have some stone and shit we need.
All right, fair enough. I'll go and take a look.
Considering what they are, what are you
They
talking
there?
about? They're both Asian.
Wow,
That's mean.
rude. I meant that like dead and deceased
Oh,
because they're not
Okay.
here.
Stone, iron, that'll be useful later.
We're just fucking
Oh.
looting their house.
Ain't here anymore.
I know. I just look at like, oh, weird. The front door is open. I was incorrect. They
we're
actually
planning to
had.
turn this into a zoo.
They have a bunch of baby animals in here. Like not
My
even
god, they're so
fucking.
disorganized. Jordan doesn't like iron in 3 different chests.
I mean, have you met Jordan before? Yes,
Yeah.
he's incredibly disorganized. It is incredibly infuriating.
All right.
I know. Kind of
But,
was tempted to take their bets.
Why?
but Tyler,
What?
the only reason why I didn't think that you would let me play a character like that is because I felt like it technically counted as 2 characters.
No. If it's one character that's like multi-classed, technically, then I got no problem with it.
Yeah, it's just each person is a full of whatever class they are.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the best way to put it is it's just what you and
Yeah, it's exactly what
Leonard
me
did.
and Mason did with Double
But
Time.
yeah, this character was slightly inspired by that. It was inspired by a couple things actually. Weirdly enough, Green Lantern, because I wanted her to have to say something. Like, you know how the oath and shit that Green Lantern has to say before he like charges up his ring.
No, I don't know.
I mean,
Well, I can't
he
really
doesn't
say it.
have to say it, but he does.
I mean, I think it does. Doesn't he have to say it to get like the full power?
Yes.
No.
This
Oh,
word
really?
Max, her Calvin just emerges, not knowing the fucking context.
Yeah, it's called word of power.
We're not talking about D&D right now.
Technically,
And,
we are.
And interestingly enough, the effect to
guess that's true.
trigger her changing personalities is actually inspired by a Lindsey Sterling song.
Hmm.
Okay. I'm turning stone into bricks
Cool.
after
Right,
looting.
that's why I went upstairs.
After looting Jordan's place, they had like 6,000 stone on them.
Jeez!
Yeah, I got a lot too. I got like half as much as he did.
Well, I have.
Why
You're
is there just
telling me
pure
they
iron
beat
in
me
this thing now?
on stone gathering?
Because we're just taking account, because each one iron counts as one iron reinforcement.
Alright, me and Don Fan are going to go drop off what we have collected.
Okay.
The only thing is because I wanted to use a lyric from that song as what she said, but I don't feel like I could do that.
I don't think Don Van's having a good time.
He sure isn't.
Is he in a tight, cramped corridor?
He's
He
kind
is
of in
in
the
the
wall.
He is standing on the wooden chest.
You can call it a tight, cramped corridor. It would be fully accurate.
He finally
though.
moved.
All right.
Where are you dropping him off? Where are you dropping off stuff?
Where's the construction? Whatever.
Oh, it's over here. There's the guy that's pouting over in this corner over here. Over here.
Oh. How did I forget that Max did that?
Yeah.
How did I forget that?
Well, the construction altar's embedded in the wall, and then we put the guy there, and now he's pouting.
Construction altar, huh?
Yeah.
Not a construction platform.
Yeah, because it reduces the cost, but has like a fuel source that it needs.
It eats
Oh.
sapphires.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
By the way, I found an amethyst for you in Gopher's house.
Oh, cool.
Why did Gopher have an amethyst? Oh,
Probably
he
just
did
got one
go
at
with
random.
us. No, he was here when we were going to get gems and stuff.
Okay, let me out.
No,
I'm gonna go grab the rest of the stuff.
no. All right, Don Fan. Remain here, because I have something else to do. Oh, Calvin, you might actually be slightly interested in this. What I told Tyler. The character that I think I would have a lot. I think I'd have a lot of fun playing as for D&D.
Oh.
I think I mentioned this to you a little bit ago, but basically it's like she's like a character that suffers from a very severe, I guess, case of multiple personality disorder, where one of her personalities is like both of her personalities are completely different classes.
Okay. So I got a.
Sounds like a mix of. Actually, this sounds like Tyler and Lynn's character.
Yeah, but it's not played by two people. They're
Yeah.
both played by me.
Yeah, but that's not the point I'm getting at, though.
I know.
I mean, I like the idea. Okay, so we have in total 1654 divided by 2 is 7.
Carry the one.
27. 727 plus 905. That's 16.
Did someone
22
start deflating Tyler?
or 32.
No, I'm letting him.
So we need another 2,400 shaped wood.
Jesus Christ.
We need another 600 iron.
Ugh.
And we need about 63,000 more stone.
Ah!
Man.
The iron is easy.
Yeah, iron's
It's only
done.
600.
Iron's done.
Calvin.
The
I hear somebody require my service.
63,000
It might
stone.
be. It's probably less than that because the furnace does 7 stone, and I was doing it based on 10. So 63,000 divided by 7.
It's probably less than that, but not by much.
No. Okay, so 63,000 stone makes, with like the divided by 7 ratio, that makes 9,000 bricks. So
Then we only need.
we need 8,000
Eight.
brick.
Yeah.
So I believe then 54,000.
Let's just keep getting stone until we no longer need stone.
We'll always need stone.
We're pretty much going to
I
be
mean, even
gathering
after we
at
finish
least...
the wall, then we have to build the ceilings.
All right.
And the
Oh,
floors.
right. Yeah, we're gonna basically we're gonna need 63,000 stone.
We're gonna need
Here's
lots of
somebody-
stone.
I hear somebody require my service.
I do require your services, Calvin. In fact, this is what you have been built to do.
This is your
This-
calling.
This
This
is
You've been
literally
training
what
your
you've
entire
been
life.
waiting for. We need stone, and we
Calvin.
need a mountain's worth of stone.
Calvin will become Hokage of stone.
I'm gonna go to a cavern to gather some stone, and I'll just see how much that cavern gets me.
I'm just going to go out with my.
Sorry, it doesn't matter what
pickaxe and
cavern you go,
nuts.
I'll still outbeat you.
I bet.
Out.
Just one run. If all my 2 is broken, I will beat you.
I don't doubt it.
Okay. I've gone away and gone back to the cave twice. Both times forgot to grab Dawn Fan.
How you doing, buddy?
Follow. There we go.
Craft 904 walls.
Ooh, Jesse's playing Left 4 Dead 3.
I can join them.
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
Why would you...
we're paying you right now. Get to work.
We're paying you.
you.
You guys get paid?
I was, Yeah, I'm not gonna
You're
do that
prepared?
today. You probably need me on the next session. 'Cause I'm about to leave to go pick up my sister.
Oh my god.
To be honest, Calvin, we'll probably have you helping in between sessions at this point.
Oh, if we get copper though, I need the copper.
Most likely, I will get like a bunch of.
What do you need
copper.
what do you need the copper for?
I need copper to make my next level of earth magic. I need straight up 200 copper.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right, I require 3 large mailbox in the center of this village.
You will give me an egg.
Calvin, I will make you a vault.
Dang.
How about we just put that where we need it? How about you do that at the magic camp?
We'll see the vault. Don't worry about that.
I feel like we're just moving into this place with how much we're investing in it now.
Well, you already invested like so much, and it looks pretty cool. I don't think I want, my.
All right, just put something
Because I like
down.
my house.
I know it's a mailbox. Or
Yeah.
just put something down and write mailbox.
I will literally put out a vault, and it will be in the center of the magic camp. I'll put it in the fucking tower, because that's how much space it's gonna need. And I will label it as large mailbox. You will not be able to miss it. It will be dead center, and I will have about some stone in there for you to start.
Some stone.
I blew through my pickaxe in my fucking mine shaft.
Huh.
But Jake, you could
What?
probably in this tower rebuild your house.
But the problem is I don't want to that's the thing I don't want to do is rebuild my house.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I built it once.
Oh,
What the fuck?
fuck.
I literally just walking
Maybe
around
you
gained
can
the
take the whole
level.
village for
What's
yourself
happened?
then.
The whole what?
Shit. I have just enough points.
Huh?
Nice. Nice. I didn't have the vault feat because I removed it earlier. But I just barely had
shit.
enough points.
Oh, yeah, we could have built my fault. No, wait, no, we couldn't.
Yeah, doesn't yours need ectoplasm?
That's right. And why don't we build mine? I went immediately. Wait, I need ectoplasm.
I mean, again, ectoplasm I could go work on getting.
I was like, isn't ectoplasm now no longer a scary thing to get because Alacrine Plague does nothing to us anymore?
Because that's how you get ectoplasm. Is killing scourge beasts and mining the meteors.
You get ectoplasm from mining the meteors? That doesn't
Not
seem
the
right.
star ore meteors, the Alacrine meteors.
That doesn't make that doesn't make sense.
I know, but that's what I read.
Yes, I thought that's where you got the unknown resource.
The unstable substance.
Yeah.
You get both. You can get unstable
That's weird, that
substance
doesn't make
from the
sense.
scourge creatures too.
Hey Max, the climbing in this game is bonkers. I don't think it's supposed to make sense.
Well, it's not in the main game. That's why I'm saying it doesn't make sense. From the mod, and the mods made decent sense with its stuff.
Hey, the mod adds magic. Once you put magic in anything, nothing has to make sense. I'm looking at you, Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts just didn't make sense from the get-go.
I have to agree with Max.
I have to also agree. Yeah, we're just fucking hanging out. Oh, look at that. Oh, fucking Goofy and Donald Duck are over here. Hanging out. Having a grand old gay time.
And now we're flying through the dimensions.
Exactly.
In a thing made out of fucking candy cubes.
Is that actually?
It's a gummy ship.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I'm not fucking joking.
Kingdom Hearts is a nostalgia game, and that's it.
I mean, I can get some people enjoying the game. It's their own thing. I just don't understand it.
Well, see, the problem that I have with it mostly, and this is my opinion and my opinion alone, is I'll ask some people, like some people are crazy enough about Kingdom Hearts where they'll try to make up some kind of reason for why they like it, whereas like other people will just be like, I don't know, I played it as a kid. You know, they'll fully admit like, yeah, it's nostalgia. I yes, 100%. Those people, I'm like, okay, good for you. You understand. That's fine. Other people, I'm just like, okay.
Okay now. Okay, big fella.
Like, I think I had a talk with Jordan about it while we were hanging out, just the two of us one day. And I literally went up to him and was like, hey, Jordan, can you explain why people like Kingdom Hearts to me? And he goes, no. I can't even, he's like, because I'm like, but you like Kingdom Hearts, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, why? He's like, and then I go, is it, and then I go, is it just because you played it as a kid and it, you know, it's a fond memory kind of thing? It's nostalgia. He's like, yeah, you could say that. I'm like, okay. I think I understand now.
Very large mailbox. There you
the
go,
same-
Calvin.
And like in Kingdom Hearts defense, when I did start playing it, I saw the appeal for kids.
Max, you gotta come see the very large mailbox.
Is it literally just a vault that's called Very Large Mailbox?
I mean, that was what the plan was from the get-go.
I'm currently getting stone that I will put in the Very Large Mailbox.
It's in
But-
the tower.
But you won't see how much I have collected though.
It is the
It's looking at you!
It's literally the fucking tower.
Jesus Christ.
You can't get around it. You gotta like climb over it.
Oh my god.
E5
It just
Who
fits.
cares doesn't deposit stone in my mailbox?
It just fits. Oh my god, I'm in tears.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. I
I'm
carry
a-
the stone mined by all you chumps.
Alright, so I'm gonna take all this iron, I'm gonna go make, and all this wood, I'm gonna go make more
I'm gonna go
shaped
harvest
wood,
some wood.
and iron reinforcements. And this guy will be working on that for the rest of his days. Because he's going to be making 4,000 of them.
Jesus Christ.
You know, we should just move him here.
No, because he's putting he's got a whole bunch of crap in his inventory. It would just take more time to sift through it.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you. Actually. Besides probably Kingdom Hearts for Calvin, honest kind of personal question for everyone. Is there a game that you remember from your childhood that you can safely say, yeah, that was fully nostalgia, why I like it? It's a bad game, but
Final
I don't
Fantasy
care.
13.
Okay. Wait, you played that as a kid?
Yeah! I beat
Oh.
it as a kid. It was the first game that was the first Final Fantasy I played, and it was like the second PS3 game I got.
How old are
Jake,
you?
I don't think you realize how old that is. Like, that was like a...
It's like
That's
2010.
pretty much Yeah, it was pretty much a launch title for the PS3.
2010, we were 15.
Yeah, I would call that being kid.
No, that doesn't count.
15?
I
I was
not-
14, first of all.
I was 7 when I played frickin' Sonic Riders, and that was gonna be my game.
Okay, yes, I also
That's
agree
a
with
kid.
you. I also agree with you on that one. Final Fantasy 13. 2009. I was 13.
Yeah, I know. You were 13 and you played Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, that's actually pretty funny.
I don't count teenager as a kid.
Really?
I don't. Not enough to get that much nostalgia from it.
Dude, that was over 12 years ago.
I don't care. Like
I'm
most
almost,
people.
I'm almost twice my age when I first played Final Fantasy 13. I'd call that nostalgia. My youth.
Not the nostalgia he's looking for.
Where'd it go? My
Well,
youth.
like some people even say that like 13.2 was actually like good, but 13 and Lightning Returns was not.
Okay, see,
Well, Lightning
I don't
Returns
even
is
like that game.
horrendous.
13.2 is actually a decent Final
Yeah.
Fantasy game because it's got a lot going on. It actually makes a lot more sense. It has a decent story, and it has one of my
actually
favorite
control
Final
the
Fantasy
characters.
villains. Yeah, it
Yeah,
also has
no,
one of my favorite
I'm-
Final Fantasy villains.
I'm fully talking about a game where you are nostalgia blind.
Nostalgia
like,
blind? Oh.
Like if a remake of that game came out, for some reason you would buy it, no questions asked. But in the modern age, it would be bad.
13. I would rebuy 13 if they remastered it.
But I mean, I'm sure if they remastered it like 13.2, it wouldn't be bad.
I mean, they realistically can't do what they did with 13.2 for
No,
13.
okay. It's the whole combat is built around you.
Okay.
Essentially, telling the people to do rolls and letting them go.
Okay,
I've been running around doing nothing, just talking about Final Fantasy 13 now.
I've
I've
been
at least been chopping down trees.
getting stone. I just wanted a conversation.
I'll
why I asked him.
I'll let Calvin gather the stone.
Oh, I'm okay.
I mean, might as well work on what we can while we're here.
What about you, Max?
I'll start putting some of the walls up.
Game that you remember as a kid really liking, but if it came out today, it would be trash. Like your nostalgia blind game.
I don't think I really have one.
Really?
Club Penguin.
I mean, man, we gotta flip that iceberg.
I've never played Club Penguin. I don't know shit about it.
I never played Club Penguin.
Clun
But
Planglin?
Clug Wanglin, yes. Fuck you, I'm not Ryan Haywood. Get out of here.
You did though. Well, yeah, you're definitely not Ryan Haywood because then, yeah. But,
Dude, Ryan Haywood was so good for so many years. He did one bad thing now, and his memories is tainted. I don't like that.
yeah, that's how culture works nowadays. But
Well, I refuse. Ryan Haywood was a fantastic member of Achievement Hunter when he was there, and he went insane, which he was kind of. Honestly,
he went Mad King. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, he was kind of pushed into that stereotype. He went full Heath Ledger with it, except for he didn't kill himself. But
Yeah.
you know, semantics.
Anyways, another game. Did anybody else play those those fucking kids online MMO turn things like Wizard 101?
I'm gonna go ahead and not count those.
Well, I'm not saying those are for that. I was just
Okay.
asking if anybody else has played like a lot. Of
I mean,
I always wanted to. It's just my parents never let me. Like,
that. Probably
you
for
know,
the
like
best.
watching most cartoons.
Probably for the best.
I mean, they had a following and they were fun enough, right?
Yeah, it was decent.
Like my cousin played Wizard 101. He played Pirates of the Caribbean Online.
Oh my god.
Rune-
I forgot that
Fucking
was a thing. I
RuneScape?
never played it.
Oh my god. Okay, so Pirates of
I
the
could never get into
Caribbean.
RuneScape.
I couldn't either. I've already said my tale of what happened with me in RuneScape like twice now. But the Pirates of the Caribbean thing, the game was actually really, really good. But here was the big deal and problem with it that made it different than things like Wizard 101. Wizard 101, you had like area restrictions. Like you couldn't go out and do certain things unless you unlocked them.
Yeah.
Like through
With
payments
money.
and stuff. With like money and like earned event points and
Which
stuff.
is why I never went past the Kraken.
Yep. That's why I grinded to level 18 on the Kraken. But the Pirates of the Caribbean is like the opposite. You can go wherever you want. The things that are restricted is like game like gear and stuff, like what you can do.
Yeah, based off of what you can actually. It's open world, except for things will fuck you up if you don't have the right equipment.
The biggest example of this is the ships, which is part of the coolest thing that I liked about it. If you had a ship, people could just teleport to the ship. Like random people online could just teleport to your ship and be part of the crew.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't have a big enough ship, you were limited to the amount of space on said ship. And the ones that had higher cannons, had higher value, had more salvage, like a ability to loot people and loot other ships and create wars and factions. Those were all tailored to a subscription service.
Yeah.
You couldn't actually just straight up buy them. You had to subscribe every month. And if you ran out of time, I know this because for Christmas one year, I got a 3-month subscription. After that, you're just locked out of it. You can't use it.
Oh, okay.
And it's incredibly fun to have when, there was a following playing the game and everything like that.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, pretty much. But the game would have been so much better if they did something like Wizard 101, where some of the areas were restricted. I would have played the entire game literally only on a ship if they gave me the option. It was so much fun because there was cool things to it. Imagine like Sea of Thieves, but with like heavier amount of like mechanics to it.
Imagine Sea of Thieves, but with stuff to do.
Yeah. Well, it's like there was bolo shots, which if you shot towards their sails, it would destroy the sails much more than the ship, and it would slow down the opposing ship.
Yeah.
It would also allow you to board them if you completely destroyed their sails, because then they're just stranded. However, most of the time you don't do that because they would kick your ass, because they're level, like, 80, and you're fucking, like, 3, because you've been doing nothing except fighting on a fucking ship.
Max, what does that remind you of? Good talk.
How rude. I'm lagging for a second. You can't wait like 2 seconds. So
no. This is the modern era. Welcome to the real world, Alice.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
Guns of Icarus.
Guns of Icarus? That does not sound familiar to me.
No. Not a lot of people knew about this game. It was you drove airships.
Oh!
You crewed them like a boat.
Oh, okay.
That sounds kind of cool, actually.
I mean, the name sounds pretty cool. I like the name.
Oh, it was real fun. You had a pilot.
As most ships do.
You had a crew of 4 on each ship. You could do, and it was mainly a versus game.
Ooh. Oh, it's mainly PvP.
Yeah. They did release another version called Guns of Icarus Alliance, which had PvE.
This sounds like whatever that fucking other game was. L-Sword?
Dude.
It's not L-Sword.
Well, no, I know. I'm just
L-Sword
saying,
was
like,
actually fun when we played it.
like, completely PvP sort of deal.
Dude, what are you talking about? L-Sword is mostly PvE.
Oh, is it really? I don't remember. I remember playing it, like, for maybe an hour.
There were a couple times where I actually kind of wanted to go back to that game because it was fun. But the only problem with Elsword is that like every time if you want to try a new character, you have to go through the entire story over again, and the story doesn't change.
Mm.
That
It
was
changes very vaguely.
Probably
yeah.
like what's being said, but nothing of like what's actually happening in the game.
I mean, the characters and the stuff that you could do were pretty cool. It's just like everything you had to play it all the time in order to keep the cool stuff that you got, because it all had an expiration date.
Mm.
Which is partially the reason why I was just like, oh, okay, well, never mind.
What made you fall out of Guns of Icarus, Max?
Not enough people play it.
Oh, that would do
Yeah,
it. In a game that's completely PvP, yeah, that definitely would seem like a problem if there was no PvP, if there was no P for the PvP.
Yeah, which is why they made Alliance, which had the PvE.
How was that?
To be honest, don't know.
Hmm.
How many people did drop the game to play it?
I would laugh so hard if they made that game and then people started going on to the fucking first one.
But I mean, if you want a good video on it, go to Jesse Cox's YouTube channel. He has some videos of where I can't remember if it was him versus Total Biscuit or it was him and Total Biscuit playing it.
I don't know who Total Biscuit is. Are they a biscuit?
No.
They were one of the strongest advocates for essentially just content creators and gamers' rights.
Oh, really? Nugget biscuit, nugget and a biscuit, nugget
Total biscuit, total biscuit.
Total biscuit, totally a biscuit, total biscuit, totally a biscuit.
Totally a bit.
I'm also gonna let you know he has passed away from cancer.
Oh, that's
Ooh. You had to make it sad.
totally
It was
not a
very
biscuit
sad.
now.
Oh,
How long ago was this? Is this too soon for
look,
Tyler to be?
it's been a couple years.
Okay, cool.
No, it actually happened yesterday.
Weird, it was the same time that Frieza
Fuck
died.
the frick. We are terrible people.
Alright, guys, I can safely say.
Did you guys ever hear of the Co-optional podcast?
God,
No.
I'm so high up in the air right now. Co-optional podcast. Is it a podcast that's co-op?
It used to be run by Jesse,
James?
Dodger, and
What?
Total Biscuit.
Dodger.
Why does that name sound familiar?
Dodger?
Yeah.
Isn't she a fairly, or wasn't she a fairly popular Twitch streamer at one point?
I just love running about and just a wall in pieces falls from the sky.
Look, I'm building, alright? I'm working our way up.
Tyler, did you see the Achievement Hunter Dead by Daylight with Dodger in it?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay, so you wouldn't have known her from that.
No, I definitely didn't.
I mean, Twitch, mostly, I think, or YouTube maybe.
I really
She
don't
does
want to
both.
fall. Climb the fucking wall, please.
She has a character in the game Speedrunners, if that tells you anything.
It tells me that she's very popular.
Yes. Yeah. Same with Peanut Butter Gamer,
Markiplier.
Markiplier. Yeah. I think the only like somewhat popular YouTuber that doesn't have a character in that game is Jacksepticeye.
And Jack and Wade.
But I
You
mean,
Bob-
let me also put
Bob
it
and
to you
Wade?
this
Bob and
way
Wade,
on
not Jack.
how popular Jesse was at one point. He has a character in Dota.
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
Yeah, he
Holy
voices a
shit!
character in Dota too.
That's fucking cool. I never played Dota, but I know it's just
Hey,
like
I
a different
can't-
League
you're
of
not-
Legends.
Neither did I. I can't
You're
tell you the
not
name of the
missing-
character.
You are not missing anything.
I remember.
I did not like Dota when I played it.
I ruined. So this is a stupid story. So back when I was in NDSU.
Good thing you're telling us right now.
Yeah, back in NDSU, my God, what were they called? They were like the dorm leaders.
Homeroom teacher.
No, like for where you lived. They were students themselves.
Oh, the teacher's aides.
No, that's for the classrooms.
It's
I can't remember what they're called, but anyways,
The wardens.
pretty much. Except mine was super cool. He was a big nerd just like me, so we got to talk a lot. But at one point, I knocked on his door. He's like, "Hold on!" I could hear him like screaming, so I was like, "He's got his headphones on." I opened the door, and he goes, "Hold on!" And I'm like, I keep opening the door, and he's playing Dota 2 on a big ass TV.
My god.
And I go, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm playing Dota." I'm like, "You play Dota?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, "What's wrong with that?" He goes, "Because everybody here plays League." And he's
literally
not wrong.
I was literally going to say it really does depend on which one you started with.
And then I proceeded to
because-
ruin his life by showing him the ending to School Days.
Oh, you bastard! Oh, why would you do that to the poor kid?
'cause-
He was already sad that he played
RA,
Dota.
that's what they were called, RA. Room advisor.
I was
You were close.
close. TA, RA. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
no, you're supposed to teacher assistant. You were close, but yeah, RA was
I
for
had the right idea.
yeah. But the reason why we showed it to him was because my room is like right next to his, 2 doors down. The room next to his was where
Why
I
wasn't
met
it
like
3 doors down?
I don't get the reference. But the room like right next to his was where I was the same group of people that were also big ass nerds to the point of where I heard somebody playing Wind Waker. Like the door was open. I heard Wind Waker as I was like getting ready to go get food. I just walked in, sat down, and we just talked about Wind Waker. I didn't even say hi. Like literally 35 minutes passed. I go, "Oh, by the way, I'm Tyler." He goes, "Hey, I'm Mitch." I'm like, "Cool." We fucking
What the fuck?
solid people.
You just like walked in,
Yep.
just started talking about Wind Waker, and then afterwards we're just like, oh, by the way, hello.
Yeah. And we were friends for my entire semester until I left and went back to Minnesota.
Oh.
But we were talking about it, and he was talking about how his friends ruined his life by making him watch School Days. And my RA takes a step out. It's like, "Who ruined whose life?" I'm like, don't,
Please
don't.
go. Just save yourself.
This was
please
after.
let me ruin your life another day.
This was after the Dota situation. And he's like, "No, show me. Here, I was gonna start some Dota, so my PC's already booting up." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I was like, "We're gonna only watch the ending. There's 12 episodes."
Well, I mean, it doesn't have the same impact though.
No, but it's still horrible and like
Yeah,
awful.
to be fair.
And
It's still enough to ruin.
this also
Yeah.
is a pretty innocent dude that hasn't been tainted by much of anime horror.
Oh.
Like
I
he
wouldn't-
doesn't.
He was more pure than you.
I watch School Days. All right.
I mean, you like Corpse Party.
Yeah, I will vomit nearly at various like scenes from it.
Oh, you are a you're innocent.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, I don't get it. I'm like, just watch, because I don't. Okay. I gave him like a brief rundown of like what actually happens. I'm not gonna fucking say it here, because ew.
Basically,
but-
Ben's a hoe.
Pretty much. Is his name Ben?
No, it was just paraphrasing. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
the kid's name
I don't
because I
either.
want to. I always, anytime school days comes up, my brain like goes
And locks it out. Man, I wish.
and then when we're done talking about it, it's like gotta rub it out, gotta rub it out.
Yeah, you're trying to clean blood out of the ground with bleach.
Yeah.
So we were watching it, and he goes, "Oh God!" It was like right when it first happens. He goes, "That's a terrifying way to die if you just scroll through your phone." And at the very end of it, you turn around and get shanked.
Oh yeah.
And
absolutely. See, it's
I'm like, it gets worse. He goes, "It gets
it's at
worse."
the same timing as when she freaking texts him goodbye.
No,
And
that's
I'm like,
exactly what happens. She sends him a text. He gets up. And she sees the knife, and then the whole thing happens. But
and like just on his phone, it's just a bunch of like ellipses, and then just goodbye. He turns around and just gets like stabbed. Oh my fuck!
But so he was like freaked out at that point, and it also didn't help that immediately after that he started getting a phone call. So that was perfectly timed. It was from his mom though, so it was really funny. The great part was he was like, I almost didn't want to say goodbye for a second to my mom. But so we continue to watch it. We pause it at this point, and he's like, "What else? That was horrible." I'm like, "It gets worse." And we wait.
Somehow it gets worse.
We wait like 5 minutes. He goes, "Wait, wasn't that his? Isn't that his name or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Who sent that message?" I'm like, "Who do you think?" He goes, fishbowl eyes. I'm like, "Yeah, fishbowl eyes." So they go up to the roof, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not liking this." He literally like curls up in his chair. His knees are up on his like hands. And I'm like, "It gets worse." He goes, "No, stop." We fucking watched the whole thing, and he goes,
Wait, you watched the one girl like do that thing to the other on the rooftop, and you told him it gets worse.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say.
No. Wait. We got to the part where she turns and goes, "You can just ask him," pointing to the bag.
Oh.
Yeah. That's when I go, "It gets worse."
Oh, okay. So the deed has not been done.
The deed to the girl has not been done yet.
Okay.
His eyes are fucking wide when it happens, and then with final scene, he goes, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, "That's school days." Hey, guess what? They were high school kids. Not now, but they were. That's when this whole thing starts. He goes, "Fuck that." I'm like, "Yeah, I saved you anger. Like that's pretty much what I saved you from."
See, the thing about school days is, for most of it, it's just a bad anime, and then at the end, you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hello?
It's like a morally horrible like anime.
The two phrases can sum up school days: Ben's a hoe and bitches be crazy. Two phrases sum up school days perfectly.
Bitches be crazy.
That's literally.
Should change the title to us discussing school days.
No. Don't you dare.
But yeah, that's what I ruined my RA's life that day.
All right, please back to the nostalgia blind, please. I like that one better.
I mean, that's kind of nostalgic.
No.
Ruining someone's day in life.
Okay, that story was nostalgic. School days. If you're nostalgic about school days, actually kill yourself.
We're talking about the anime here. We're not talking about literal school.
Oh, right.
I mean, I was nostalgic before my life was ruined.
If you liked the anime School Days, actually killed yourself. If you like school, continue living and continue
Oh,
being
hey,
you.
but yeah, we're doing another tower,
mean-
except this one is just a bit bigger.
It's yeah.
It's to
tiny.
the height limit.
How you doing up there, Tyler, by the way?
Oh, I can't even see
Save.
the vault from down here.
Hey,
I
hey,
can't even see you placing the things anymore.
I
Yeah,
took
it-
a break, but
Tyler, it has stopped rendering.
well,
Just
I've
saying.
almost placed the 1700 walls that Max
Oh.
had.
Did you mean to lock the vault, by the way?
No, it should be unlocked.
Not locked.
It says this container is locked.
Try opening it.
Yeah, so I need to
Okay.
find the door. There we go.
Where's the door?
Right here.
How did? Wait.
You put
So
a
for me it says container is locked.
I unlocked it.
It just keeps saying container is locked. I don't know what you. I just hit E on it and it's like container is locked.
Max,
And
were you able to get
nothing
into it?
Right now, Jake.
Container's locked.
Are you in the guild?
The gip. You
Right
mean
now.
container's locked?
Yeah, unlocking it and locking it does nothing for. On my end, does nothing for Jake.
Yeah.
Weird.
See, it says hold E for more options. Very large mailbox, vault open. Owner newcomers. I hit E. Container's locked.
See, I would come down there to try to unlock it, but I want to put all these walls down first.
But anyway, back to games that you're nostalgia blind to. Don't know how we got on the subject of the worst anime in existence.
Because we were talking about nostalgic games, and that somehow turned into
Oh.
Dodger, and then Dodger
See,
turned into a person being voiced in Dota, and that's when it turned into my RA from
Oh,
school,
right, yeah, okay, got it, yeah, okay.
and that's when I ruined his life.
Yes.
Or rather, I didn't ruin his life. I ruined his purity.
Yeah. There are way better animes to do that, but the animes that are actually good.
I started to slide down the tower. How you doing,
Like
though,
Corpse
Lampie?
Party, for example.
Did you and Scar ever get your bracelets removed in the Baz server?
What? A
Bad server?
statement. Did you ever get? Did you and this other person ever get your bracelets removed in the bad server?
Baz and Bigley. It was the other server that I was playing on, Max. The roleplay one?
When you stopped.
Yeah.
I am good, sorta. Nice. So wait, sorta.
Sorta to the bracelet removal.
Well, yeah, I know that, but that's why I had like sorta. What do you mean?
I'm assuming, I think they
They
got
have
to
all
the
the
steps
pieces,
to do
but they're
it.
just waiting.
Well, I mean, the server's down now, so it doesn't matter. But I'm assuming that they got their pieces for it, and then either because now the game has like character transfer, so you could actually transfer your character and save it.
We might have a problem.
What's that problem?
What's the problem?
I feel like I put over 1,000 bricks into Donphan's inventory.
Oh, I took them.
Oh, you took them?
Yeah.
Say something before you do that, please.
Into Don fans. Hey, Scar, how's it going?
I was Max. I was
We're
literally
building a
just about
grander
to
tower.
scour everywhere to look for them.
I got distracted by Tyler resumming our entire conversation.
Oh.
We're working on our magic tower.
But
No, I was talking.
honestly, Jake, I don't think there's any game I would say that I played in my childhood that
You
be
would
like,
call yourself nostalgia blind?
yeah, there's none that I'd go like, oh,
Not
they're
even-
making a remake. I'm getting it just because I played it as a kid.
Even though it was not a great game. What about Super Mario 64?
I mean, that's a fine game.
They've made remakes of it.
Yeah, I know.
And they all are the exact same, other than
Yeah.
the DS one. The DS one's the only one that's weird because you can play as other characters.
The DS one.
Yeah, there's like a
Yeah.
DS Super
We've
Mario
had this
64.
conversation before.
You start the game as Yoshi, not Mario.
Oh, weird. No,
Yeah, and
but
it's
I played Super Mario 64 and I rage quit because of the camera.
Yeah, I mean,
The
that's
camera is
Cameras.
atrocious in that game.
Oh
It is
man, be
not
prepared
good,
for
kid.
worse.
Huh?
I'm surprised you're okay with the one in Ocarina of Time. Fuck.
Ocarina of Time, you do control the camera though.
That's
isn't he?
true.
Aren't you playing the 3DS version,
I sure am.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
which has a better camera?
Yeah, I hate the Nintendo 64.
Oh, like all the Nintendo 64 could just be labeled as nostalgia games for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
007 GoldenEye? You fucking kidding? That game is garbage, but it is so much fun. The original Super Smash Bros. There's a video on YouTube that's literally talking about how broken that game actually is. Yoshi's grab starts outside of his body, so if they're close enough, he misses.
Well, I mean, the thing is those games have a legacy. Like, people played those games, and they were good when they were, you know...
Isn't that the whole
around.
thing of saying what's nostalgia blind though?
No. Nostalgia blind is people who played, what's the SpongeBob game? Not Battle for Bikini Bottom. That game is actually pretty good.
Rehydrated.
Yeah, no,
Rehydrate.
the
I
game...
Robot or I Ninja?
I Ninja? What the fuck?
Are you talking about the one that was like Mario Party?
Oh, no, I love that game.
That game was fun. I was gonna say that would definitely be a
was
nostalgia
amazing.
game if people said that game's
Absolutely.
bad. What was it?
Lights, camera, pants.
Yeah, Lights, Camera, Pants.
I still have that game.
I do too. It's still in.
Yeah.
I still have it on my
I've-
GameCube.
I've been wanting to play it with you guys for so long.
Oh my god.
God, I want to play that game so bad.
Okay,
Game
Jake.
is so good.
What's a game other than Sonic Riders for you?
Oh, I was gonna say like any Sonic game. Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Heroes. Like, I played those games. I played the shit out of those games when I was a kid. Sonic games suck. Like, actually,
Sonic Colors was pretty good.
I never played Sonic Colors.
You should. The music in Sonic Colors is amazing.
Just don't play Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Why?
That game, it's a remake of original Sonic Colors, and somehow they managed to break it.
Are you serious? I was
Yes.
actually gonna get the game.
Nope, they somehow managed to add glitches into a relatively glitchless game.
What?
The main problem, Tyler, is they ported the Wii version.
Yeah.
Well,
So
right.
it's supposed to be using motion controls and stuff that aren't in the game anymore.
They did not port the DS version, the version that was actually good.
I mean, the Wii version was fine.
Yeah, the Wii one was
No,
fine.
it's Waggle Tech. Nothing's fine
It's
on Waggle
Tech.
Mm.
Nothing is fine on Waggle Tech.
Wii Sports.
Tyler, we may have
Okay.
a problem.
What's that?
You may have walled in a portion for a door.
Oh, I mean, that's
I'm
fine.
I'm worried with how high this is. We may collapse it. Going to remove the one wall.
It collapsed it.
What was that the game I'm thinking of? Is like, oh, the Flying Dutchman.
Wait, why did you collapse it? We could have just put a doorway over it.
You know, Max's mind is a little tired. He worked really hard today at Target.
The inner machinations of Max's mind is an enigma.
Well,
I'm losing my mind currently. What's happening? Should just
wow, that's a lot of... It looks pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty funny.
But anyway, the game that I was thinking of is SpongeBob: Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, doesn't sound like a very good
Ray
game.
Narvaez Jr. played it, and it was not good. but every single person in, like, a lot of people in this chat who told him to play it said it was really good, and he's like, I don't know what game you played as a kid, but it must not have been this one, because this one sucks.
How you doing though, Scar? What's you up to?
But yeah, Nostalgia Blind encompasses games like that. That, like, you played it as a kid, and since it was like one of the only games that you could probably play since, you know, you were a kid and you didn't have many games, you know, you just you thought it was good because, you know, you played the shit out of it. It would be like if
Jack 3.
Jack 3?
Yeah. Jack 2 I will acknowledge is a bad game. Jack 3 is not a bad game.
Okay, so Jack 2 is your Nostalgia Blind game.
Well, Jack 2 I said is a bad game. I
know,
still enjoy
but
it.
you liked it.
Oh. You're about to wind down for the night. You heard I'm trying to one-up our tower. Yeah, well, it's been one-upped. It's been probably like 4-upped, at least. It's significantly taller, and we're not even close.
Yeah.
Well, we need to stop at this point. We need to decide where we're putting the level.
No.
We'll figure that out later.
We're gonna collapse the tower.
No, because we can just put doorways. If you put a doorway over the door, it won't collapse it. It will just replace said wall with a doorway that has a wall that has a doorway.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're right, but that's how the game works, because they added that in. It didn't originally work like that. It was actually fairly recent they added that.
Oh, really?
Like a couple updates ago.
Oh, because that's how I built my house. Like when I originally built the house that I currently have, like, that's how I did it. I just replaced stuff. Was there any other game that I played as a kid that is actually bad, but I liked it as a kid? I don't actually know. Again,
Sonic
besides...
06?
Huh?
Sonic 06.
I never played Sonic 06.
I still need to watch you play it. It would be just joyous to me to watch you.
I don't think you'd ever finish it.
No, there's no way, but it would be just joyous.
See, here's the thing, though. When I say that I played the shit out of a lot of Sonic games when I was a kid, I am really curious of how I would think of Sonic 06. Because I saw a couple people play it that have never touched a Sonic game. Like Ray, for example. He has never touched a Sonic game in his life. And for me, I'm like, well, I have. So I feel like I would just kind of know, you know, what's bad about it.
So are we gonna fill in that very
a lot.
long row of segments? Well, my plan is to get an elevator and go down, and while it's going down, going up, I'll just put them down along it. That's my plan, Scar. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but
You could just climb the whole thing.
For like the briefest of milliseconds, I thought you were being serious.
So is there a way to control how high elevators go?
No, they go to the top. The way that they work is when you put them, they go all the way down until they hit a surface.
Oh, nice. But yeah,
I was
Tyler.
hoping to have some variants that take us to the floors, so you wouldn't have to sit there and wait for eternity.
Well, I mean, we could just have it stopped on specific floors, and you have to take the elevators to go up to higher floors.
You could just have basically spiraling elevators.
That's what we're going to have to do. But
I mean, or we could just have. My plan is to still have the one elevator from top to bottom.
you will have that one elevator.
That is all I need.
Keyword 1.
Oh! I almost
But,
fell out of the
Tyler.
tower. Oh! It's almost like the Great Wall of China over here with this type of styled wall. Climb to safety, Anna. Climb.
But that's really the only reason why I still consistently bring up my playthrough of Sonic 06, because I'm honestly curious to see how I would take it.
See, okay, I played not a lot of Sonic games before it. I tried to play Sonic Adventures.
Sonic Adventure?
I couldn't do it.
Okay. Sonic Adventure is another game that I can safely say anyone who likes it is nostalgia blind. That game is bad. Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2, again, watched Ray play it. That game is almost as bad as Sonic 06.
Alright. I got 186 walls. I'm going to count that as the height for now, because we're going to need more
And that game is
walls.
supposed to work.
Do I have
How are you going to get down?
Well, what I want to... Do I happen to have, like, a wedge foundation or something? I do have a wedge foundation. Because what I want to do is put an elevator down, but I just realized I didn't bring an elevator with me.
Yeah, we ain't bringing you one.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later. I'll put a wall right there.
Oh my fucking Jesus.
Whee!
How?
You almost missed the vault. I'm impressed.
How the
You
hell
almost
did...
missed the largest thing in here.
How the heck did... How is that mammoth mad?
Why not?
What'd you do to it?
I don't know what Don Fan did to it.
Don Fan probably pissed it off. Probably went up and headbutt him.
It saw Don Fan walk past and felt insulted.
Alright.
What, is Don Fan dying?
Oh, fuck no.
Didn't think so. Do I know how to make an elevator again?
I thought you were saying that, like, that mammoths were pretty crazy.
Not necessarily. They're kind of chill.
Like,
No, like you kept saying we wouldn't be able to beat one alone.
oh yeah, when
that
we
was
first
like
started.
a long time ago, dude.
I kept asking about it. You're like, oh yeah, probably not. I kept asking.
Yeah, and again, that's been a long time ago. You didn't
No.
have tier 2 weapons yet.
Also, my tier 3 weapons aren't doing much damage to this thing.
Well, that was the other thing, is that you can fight them. They just take a while because they have so much health. It's not like you're not doing damage, they just have that much health.
I do need to kill this thing fairly quickly, or Donphan. May I request some aid, my friends?
I will come to assist. Is he
Where
poisoned?
are you?
What?
Is he bleeding? The mammoth.
Who? The mammoth? Yeah, I've been doing.
Tell
bleeding.
Donphan to go somewhere else. Because otherwise he's going to die.
Well, he's set to
Enjoy
attack everything,
fire.
so.
Well, tell him to guard and put him somewhere else.
Oh my lord, did that show a 1.6 for health something?
What? You have a health number?
It looked like there was a number on the mammoth's health bar for a second.
You might have seen like a bleed stack or something.
Hmm.
Alright, where's my ally?
His bleeding is 9.
Where's my...
Oh no, Beowulf! Beowulf, Mighty Anna, where's Tyler?
I'm coming with voice. Give me a second.
You don't have a lot of time. The wolves are now here.
Yeah.
It's gotten close enough. It's coming into town now.
Cool. We'll have more attacking it.
I should honestly probably grab like. Oh, it's like half health now.
Running away!
Sure is. It's
Mighty
healing.
Anna's
Thank you, Scar.
chasing.
It's healing. That's
Well, yeah,
bullshit.
it's leaving combat.
All
It's
right.
not angry anymore.
We had it at half health, and then I just fucked off.
See you later, Scar. Thanks for showing up. I don't have the feat points to learn how to make a elevator.
It looks like your dreams are dashed.
Well, that's fine because we should be calling it here anyways. So let's see who to raid today.
Docker.
Is Docker streaming?
I don't know. I don't
Docker even stream?
Yeah, he started streaming, or attempted to start streaming the other day. He was having technological problems.
Is that why he didn't join us? He's decided he's too good for us now.
I don't know using machine. I haven't even subscribed to him.
If he just started streaming, you can't subscribe to him until he gets affiliate, I think.
Subscribe or follow. Either way.
Well, I mean, can't we subscribe? You could subscribe to Tyler right now.
Yeah, because he got affiliate somehow.
Mm-hmm. I don't see anybody on.
Because like everything Livy has been streaming for quite a while, almost as long as, or if not longer than we have. And you can't subscribe to her either.
She turned it off.
Oh, she turned it off.
Yeah, if you can become affiliate and just not, or like you can do the steps. You don't have to do the steps to become affiliate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I guess she has her own reasons for doing that.
Mm-hmm. I don't have anybody specifically that I know of. So let's just look up somebody else doing Conan Exiles with that.
Arthur streaming.
Is he really?
I think he's streaming Nicktoon Nickelodeon All Stars.
We're gonna raid the Chad. The Chad.
Hell yeah, Chad.
The Chad XX. All right. Thank you everybody for watching,
Oh,
and we will
it's the
see you
Chad
again.
XX.
We will see you again on another visceral adventure.
Hey.
Hey, Tyler.